with the word shit. As
Goose
we'll
Fraba.
see who's still awake to see this shit as I turned it on. Oh dear. So, short draw. Short draw. I'm not very good short draw anymore.
I banded this bad boy up because I ain't shot it in a little while.
Ooh, you black and red.
With my Eagle
Purdy.
Glow Breaker.
Yeah, Purdy. This is the drop shot, but I'll be switching in a second
Oh, okay.
because
Welcome
I'm
to
not.
live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by the community guidelines.
Abide.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, Ethan.
yeah, we were having technical difficulties. Every time we tried to go live on my channel, we were having the same issue that Leon was having. I could see Adam. Adam couldn't see me, but I could see both of us. Christian.
Hey, Christian.
It's funny that you're here, Christian. I was actually planning on messaging you tonight. I was just gonna come, sneak into your DMs and see how Christian was feeling. And
Christian.
is that
I'm
Willow?
shooting the willow. Yeah, that's the willow natty from Jules. I'm really liking it at the moment. So,
Robert.
hey, Robert. And I've realised that despite the fact I do this shooting to help my stress, that if I'm stressed, I can't shoot for shit. Like just literally the stress that I allowed to enter my life from all the hassle over the YouTube live bullshit just now, right? Has made
Uh,
me completely inaccurate. Like I was while I was waiting for you to tie bands and stuff, I'm plinking and I'm just literally instinctively going bop, bop, and I was smacking everything. And then the moment all this shit happened with the YouTube live, I'm like, now I'm fucking all over the place, mate. It's just
uh,
so
Leon, we're not
annoying.
sure how we fixed it. We tried like 4 different times on my channel and it didn't work. And then Adam tried it and magically it worked.
Yeah, so that's why we're on my channel. I'm sorry, guys. I have no
I
idea what was
mean,
going on.
it doesn't matter
But
what
it was
channel we're.
literally the same. No, it was the same thing I had with you, Leon. Like it was just Rob's screen was black. He could see me. He could see both of us. I could only see me. And when we tried to go live, his channel just cycled, just wouldn't connect to the YouTube servers, wouldn't put us live, right? And
Holy crap. 15 times? Holy shit.
yeah,
Got a good
exactly.
old fashioned Venom banded up here.
Yeah, you did, Jorge. I mean, I'm always living in your future, brother, but it's kind of this is different. Yeah, this is deja vu mixed with
No, you
with
didn't
time
see
travel.
me.
Oh, you see, I can't even hit a can now. I'm so jittery and wound up. I got to breathe.
Because you got all worked up.
Yeah,
You
it
know
really
what?
pissed
I
me
was
off.
getting worked up too when I was tying my bands because I'm such a perfectionist. I gotta make sure
Yeah, but
they're.
I'm pretty happy with mine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, pretty
I
good.
would probably go nuts shooting that.
And I don't know. You'd like this. I mean, it's too wide for you. It's 90
What
mil,
is it?
so
I
it's
mean, I've
90.
been shooting a couple 90s here and there.
You could manage. You could manage. And I mean, I've got it banded up
Oh yeah, I
with
could probably shoot that.
I got it banded up with 18 to 12. So it's like 19 mil fork, 18 mil, 19 mil fork. So when you could sight off the top of the band, it'd be bang on.
Oh yeah, I where was I? I went up to there's a grain elevator because of course fucking Nebraska. Of course there's a fucking grain elevator in my town.
Nebraska.
But I went up. I was walking around the grain elevator the other day, and a fucking
Shooting
coming down
well.
the street. This was last night actually. I was coming down the street. There's a fucking raccoon just chilling. I fucking planked that fucking raccoon like 6 times. Fucking ran his ass off. I was like, get the fuck away from me. Fucking hate coons. They're fucking mean.
Well, they're mean because you shoot them in the arse. That's why.
I shot him in the face once.
I'm all over the place. I'm going to stop shooting for a second. I'm just going to
just relax for a
going
second.
to calm down, man, and follow the chat and see who's in and be my chatty self. I can't. Oh man, it's really annoying me. Like I was so dialed in this morning when I was out here.
Breathing exercises, Mr. Miyagi.
Well, I came out here to go live with Leon, and I set it all up and got the catch bag up, threw a few targets up, put a tripod up, and while I was waiting for Leon to get stuff sorted, I was just so dialed in. Then Leon and I had that stress we couldn't get on live, so we gave up, and I wandered back up, sat through his live, totally fine. And then I came down here to get on with you, and I don't know, man. It's just YouTube pissed me off. Anyway, I shall model my summer collection for you here.
With your fancy new ammo pouch.
Yeah, man. It's a chonker.
What did Leon say?
I just
what happened with your
it was so cheap. I'm out of breath. Yeah. Whew. It's all this hiking I'm doing, up and down, coming outside, failed, and now I'm boogieing in the sun. Anyway,
brown chicken,
no, I'll be fine. I'll dial it in.
What a big bag you got!
Yeah, I got a big sack, boy. That's what happens. See, and I can't even say that shooting long draw is the driver excuse now, because I'm actually shooting long draw more than short draw at the moment. So,
Adam, is this the one that you liked?
It's very cool. I don't know. I can't remember. I like everything. I can't remember, man. I like them all. I like everything. I'm just a likable guy.
I actually like the way that this finish came out.
There you go. Finally. And I think it was that one. That's the one I said that looked really cool.
Yeah, I really like the way this finish turned out.
Super cool. Super cool. I've never shot what would you even term that frame? It's very wide, wide and flat.
It's actually 90.
Yeah, I know, but it's got a very, it's a very flat fork. And
yes.
there's a name for that.
Is there?
That style of fork, I believe, yeah.
You mean
I'd have
the
to rely
chalice?
on Ethan or someone. Well, it's not, you see, this is a chalice to me. That's a chalice.
Because this is a piece of ash.
Yeah, it's, I'm just thinking maybe Ethan, do you know what the name is for that type of, it's not a, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I don't have a frame that has that sort of orientation, like very low cup and very wide spread on the forks.
Yeah, that's just kind of the way it grew,
Yeah,
this is
no, it's cool.
This is the one I want to send to Tony Kingston in California.
Yeah.
This is for him. I have to put a clear coat on it. That's really it. But I just can't afford to send it to him yet.
Yeah.
I know it's like $5, but I don't have $5.
That's okay. I'm getting I'm the same. I'm getting a package. I have to get a package together to send over to the States, and I'm going to hub. I've already discussed with Leon. Leon's going to be my postal hub.
Ah, okay. Leon's a good dude.
I'm a very lucky man to have a postal hub. So, so there'll be some packages coming over.
Here's Ethan's. This one's for Ethan.
Ooh, chonky. Here, chonky pickle.
It's really not that big. It's just like
No, I
he
know,
likes
but
those little.
he's nice and chunky.
It just looks like the kind of shape that Ethan would shoot.
Yep, definitely doesn't look like the shape I would shoot. Or rather, that looks like the sort of shape I would actually shoot, as in I would shoot the fork.
An O. What do you say? Oh, that's like an OPFS. What's OPFS? Original PFS? I don't
Old
know.
school mofo.
Old school pickle fork? I don't fucking know. I don't know what OPFS is. I know what PFS is, just not with the O on it.
It's an old man pickle fork. Or
Old man pickle fork.
my old
I
man
just
pickle
have
fork.
to. I want to sand it down a little better. I think I've only got it up to like 220 or something. I want to get it at least up to 400.
Can you
And
guys even
then
see my catch bag?
I can
I have
see
no
it.
idea. Okay, cool.
Original pickle fork shoot. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Ethan. Thanks for the update. Wasn't sure.
See,
This is
he
coming
knows
to
all
you
the
eventually one day
fancy terms
when I
now.
can fucking afford to send it to you, because currently I cannot. Because I'm a broke bitch.
Broke. He broke. You see, I'm much more on target now, Rob, because I'm chilling out.
Look at the
Isn't
way
that
that
mad?
this is. I like the way that this one fucking curves and shit.
You got it. He's like that. Ah! You'd have to shoot it like that as well, wouldn't you?
Just.
Like that. That's the one. We're gonna start a new slingshot meme.
I don't even know. This doesn't even really, to be honest, like the way it sets, it just I don't like it. I may have to go find a different piece for
Well,
Chris.
well, depends. See, I find those ones that are curved, sometimes they sit right with the
I mean,
curve
they might.
towards you, and sometimes with the
It
curve away
doesn't
from
for
you.
me, but it does if you hold it like right all the way back here. But if you try to choke up on this guy or anything, that thing like that curve doesn't. I don't know. Maybe if you, I
I
don't
would
know.
shape it. I would shorten the forks and shape it anyway, and then that way it wouldn't.
Oh, I planned on it. They're just long right now so that I could get all the sanding and shit done.
Yeah. So once you shorten the forks, it won't be a problem because you won't be going so far up.
Yeah.
Right, I got to catch up with
Hold
the
it like a
chat now.
Rougarou, but it
I'm
was
miles
Velocity.
behind. Where are we? Where are we?
Man, I could do it if another.
Burgers. What time? 8:20. Classic design.
Yeah.
Shipping. Hold it like a Rougarou. I've never held a
Rougarou.
Rougarou. I never held a Rougarou. Neither the slingshot nor the lycanthrope.
Rougarou.
There you go. Rougarou.
This is a Chad special. Chad's not in here though. I don't think he came back. We've only got 7
Yeah.
of the 15 people.
Nobody
Only half of them
cares.
came to see us.
We lost them. See, that's what caused me the stress, is because I knew that people were going, oh, cool,
Oh, Chad
we'll wait.
is
And they
here.
just sat
There
there
he
watching.
is.
Chad's just lurking. You
Lurky,
lurker.
lurky. Chad, you little stalker, you.
Pickle wiffle ball. I just wiffled my wiffle
I'll
ball.
keep you. I've got the Venom and the STS with me today. This STS is free. I bet you, is Jorge still in here?
Who?
Jorge?
I think Jorge is still in here, unless we bored him, scared him off.
We might have scared him
See,
off.
we scare people off. It's like we're scary. Well,
Tell him what I said, Adam. I was like,
I'm not.
maybe I got banned from
I'm just
YouTube
a
for
friendly
talking about the
Englishman.
Constitution.
Yeah, it's Rob and his smack talking. he's going to get us. He's
I
going to
bet
get us
Jorge
all
likes
banned.
this one.
We'll all get banned by association. See, I like that one. That's your little sling ting slinger type thing.
Yep. Sling ting slinger.
the sling ting,
My
sling and ting,
Halloween
innit, mate?
style. This is a fun little slingshot to shoot, man. These things are so fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit Mr. Harrison up when I go back to the UK next.
Yeah, when I can't scare me up. Good for you, Jorge. I used to
Yeah,
my brother's wife's dad. I don't know what the fuck
your
that would be to me.
brother's your brother's wife's dad. It'd be your uncle-in-law, I guess, wouldn't it?
Uncle-in-law. Whatever. But he tells me
Ah,
his brother's name is Jorge, and he's like, "You remind me of Jorge." Just the way that I am, I guess, because he tells me I'm goofy all the time. When I was younger, they used to make me do this fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger impression all the time.
Annie,
It was horrible.
you'll be back.
But that is
Get away from the
what is
chopper.
that?
It's going to
Uh,
blow.
I don't know it. I thought it was an STS. I don't know. It says L4.
No,
I don't
maybe
know.
it isn't. I
LH.
don't
I
know.
don't know.
It's one of those
It's
little chalice, bulgy
I don't know
palm
what it's called,
swell.
but I know I like shooting it. That's what I know.
Well, and I really didn't think I'd like shooting a chalice frame because I didn't think it'd be
Really?
comfortable. No, because I like offset handles. It's more comfortable for my hand. And but when Jules gave me this one to hold, I just really liked it.
I
Christian
think
was
when
there,
you
and I went all gushy. I was like, "Oh, that's really lovely. I really like it." And Jules went, "Oh, you can have it." And I'm like, "What? What?" I was like this little, "Oh, really?" Like a
oh
child who'd been given a candy bar. And then Christian gave me an awesome frame, and I
oh
was
I
like,
wasn't even fucking paying attention,
I'm in
Jorge. I'm so
frame
sorry.
heaven.
Right hand hold, left hand hold. I'm fucking dumb, son. Ask Adam. I told him earlier. I'm like, I'm having a brain fart kind of fucking day.
It's all right. So am I then, because I so did not read that as
Uh,
left hand hold. I just was like,
yes, it's
STS.
definitely
It's
a
an
left hand
STS
hold because
Maxi.
I am
It's
fucking
an
right-handed.
LHH, not an RHH, and the STS
Yeah,
in a
I don't know. I
Maxi.
just gone.
This does,
Adam, when
this
you
doesn't
come
even
visit,
have a name. This is just. Oh, did it have a name? Well, it had a name.
when
Willow.
you
I called
come
it
when you
Willow.
come to visit, you can test this out, and if you like it, I'll let you take it home.
Man, what's that? It's
The
like black
Torque
on
X
black for
Pro.
me. The Torque X Pro.
It's
Woo.
made of, well, as you would say, it's made of aluminium.
Yes, it's made of aluminium instead of aluminum.
I actually
But
banded up the Venom today, Ethan.
Venom.
Uncle Sam's Misguided Children. USMC.
Rooster. Rooster hates the Torque. It's aluminum. It actually, Ethan, I did no, I did some research into this, and I am quite happy to accept that
Oh, you
aluminum
froze on me.
is an acceptable pronunciation for that metal.
Not anymore, cracker.
So yeah, the aluminum
Aluminum.
aluminium thing.
Aluminum. I like it.
I don't aluminum. I don't have any problem with the two pronunciations, because that's aluminum was the original name that was put forward for it when it was discovered. It
I
only got
like
changed to aluminium to fit in with all the other chemicals in the periodic table.
right.
There wasn't any other reason. So
This Torque is the one that I used to go down to the dry barn with and shoot all those pigeons with.
yeah. So what's the the Torque? That's the Torque Pro. What's the Torque X, Jorge?
This is the Torque X Pro.
Oh my God! Well, so the Torque X Pro. So what is the Torque? What's the difference between that and the Torque?
You'd have to
I mean,
ask
that
one of the
one's made
Silver Shot guys. I couldn't tell you.
that one's made out that one's made out of aluminum. I know that.
Yeah,
Powder coated
that's the
aluminum.
main difference between the Torque X and the Torque X Pro is this one's metal and heavier.
Leon,
At least I believe so.
I say foil. I just foil because I'm not rich enough to have access to gold foil or any of the other foils. So you just have to assume the aluminium. But I would normally say aluminium foil. Aluminium foil. That's how
Torque
I would
is
say it.
massive. I can't shoot it anymore.
What? How massive is it? 98.
Is that what they are? 98 millimeters wide.
The
Turd.
X is smaller and holds better. So what? How big's the X? 95, 90,
Maybe
90,
95.
95?
That would sound about right, maybe.
Well, 95's not too bad. I can shoot that long draw.
Because
Definitely.
this is
But I've been shooting Christian's claim that he gave me the snakehead. Have you got a snakehead, Rob?
Oh no.
No. Okay.
I
Because that's a
believe
95.
Christian said something about making me one, but he's got a lot on his plate right now, and we're not. As I told him, I'm
He
not
does.
worried about it. I
Yeah.
want him to. I would much rather, Christian take care of his mental health and health than worry about making his buddy a
Oh
slingshot.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Ethan, I'm telling. Wait, what? I'm missing Zach's here. Zach.
That's it. He'll get one. Oh God. Yeah, now you've done something. You just mentioned it,
Oh
and
no.
Chris has just gone into. I must prioritize sending Rob a frame now.
No
It's like
prioritizing. He has
Christians.
other customs to prioritize and doggies to walk.
Big Z, how you doing, brother?
I
Thank you for
haven't taken
joining.
very many
We
shots.
we had such
I just
we
been
had
sitting
such
here running
problems
my
getting
fucking
on.
mouth. Just been sitting here running my fucking mouth. All right, give me 1 second.
What you doing?
Letting somebody know.
Still not as dialed in as I was this morning, man. Felt so good this morning. I was really tired, but I came down here and I was standing in the sun and I was shooting and I was just, man. And it was about as instinctive as I've ever been. As in I was drawing and releasing and not really taking much time, and I was just smacking anything. I destroyed a wiffle ball.
I'm currently
And
editing to this. Get this
you
fucking
know,
weird guy out of here, Mr.
ooh, Mr. Warrior. I'm
Yeah.
so excited for you, brother.
Chad, get his
I'm
ass
really
out of here.
glad.
Squatch, one of y'all.
Bye. I retracted him.
Fucking weirdos.
Well, you know, whatever gets him off, man. Like if he's that excited, if his life is so empty that he needs to come and troll YouTube videos, well, good luck. Good luck to him.
Yeah, I know.
Right? I mean, some people might say if our lives are so empty that we need to go live.
Ethan, you just
But
live in
hey,
Tennessee and it's fucking hot.
yeah, but that's just because you love us, Ethan. We forgive you that. There you go.
Well, I heard that one bounce
Finally.
out. I'm half tempted to hang up a can. I've got a whole fucking bag.
Oh, shall we hang up cans then? Rooster does need a wrench. Hang on. Let me just go in here and just how does the moderator?
It was humid as fuck here today, but like, fucking, we've got the air cranked down because it's hot upstairs. But like down here in the basement, it gets cold, so I threw on a long sleeve shirt.
So hopefully you should have a wrench now, Rooster, I think.
Rooster, rooster.
Yeah, thanks, Zach. Really appreciate it, man. I'm not going to
Hey,
harass people to
appreciate
hit the
it, Zach.
thumbs up
Thanks
or
for being
anything,
here.
but you know, I'm not that bothered about that stuff. But it's just good to see you all. So I'll catch you soon, bro.
Leon. Hey Leon, if you do you have Trevor Carroll on Facebook? If you do, can you send him a copy to of the live in Messenger if you've got him on Facebook?
Right, I'm going to hang up a can.
Here's his old Miller. I don't drink beer, so that's probably why. I don't drink pop either, though. These are just the occasional, once in a while, I'll drink some of these. But that's about it. Most of the rest of them are cherries. Yeah, Trevor's the Sling Trauma guy. He created the Sling Trauma logo. If any of you guys in here have him, he's trying to find the video, but he can't find it. So if somebody could send it to him, he wanted to pop in. So awesome. Trev Cat, yes. Thank you, Leon. I appreciate you, brother.
Trev Cat. I do
Yes.
drink beer, but
I would drink beer if they're.
I never have enough cans.
Did you put
Can
Did
you
you
even
put up a
see?
can?
I did. Do you want me to put some paper behind it so you can see it?
Oh no, that's not a problem. I just if you're gonna put one up, I'm gonna go put one up.
Can you even see the can?
I'll put up one of my dude.
It's kind of a
These
black.
things are
It's a
fucking
black
so
can.
goddamn good. These little what are they called?
Ooh.
Ocean bombs, like flavored water things. These things are fantastic.
Yeah, you
But
lost
look
me
how
at
much
flavored
one
water.
can is. It's like
How much is that?
$2.50 for one can.
That's $3. That's about $3.80 over here, I guess. Yeah, no, that's sort of bullshit prices they charge for flavored water.
What are guys gonna do when I quit moderate? We'd be lost without you, fucking Leon. We really would. But I'm sure we'd manage somehow. We don't want to run your wet ragged, man. If we're ever asking too much, you just let us know, brother. Fucking rooster.
Now can you see the can? There you go. Because before I didn't think you could see the can. It was like black on black or black on dark green. Where did you disappear to? Oh, you're hanging up a can. I couldn't see
Yes.
you. It was like I couldn't see you because it was black on black. It's like you're getting ready for a special op, mate. You know. It's like,
Why is it? I
I
walked
keep
out.
expecting you to roll down the hat and it's a balaclava or something, you know, and you're like dun 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 da 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 da.
I walked out and started tying up that band, and that's what Sherry said. She goes, "You're gonna go on a heist or what?"
Oh, I like this. I like this hanging paper behind a can thing.
Leon, I
That's quite
gotcha.
cool. That's quite cool because basically that went through the can, but I can see the hole, which means that it literally just went through right up at the top. So
Interesting.
see, that
You
was a
like the
miss,
abuse?
and I can see how much I'm missing by with this setup because I'm still not used to it.
Wow! Swing that can.
Okay, that went straight through the middle.
He is on his way.
And
Okay,
so did that.
no biggie. Thanks for doing that, Leon. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry. Didn't realize you were ready to unplug. I wouldn't ask so much of you. I'm sorry, brother. You have Mama's address. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Web shooter.
Hey.
Oh, permanent.
Yeah, we're
Oh
finally on.
shit.
Sorry.
Hey Adams, Rob's a grumpy what? Yeah, what am I, Adam?
You're a grumpy cunt, mate.
That's right. Love it.
There you go.
Listen, that brings joy to
Yeah.
my heart. I
Shut,
just want you to know
shut
that.
up, you
That brings
grumpy
joy to my
cunt.
heart, and there's not much in this world that does that.
I know, I'm happy. I'm happy that it does. Although don't get too happy, otherwise I won't be able to call you a grumpy cunt.
Oh yeah, I won't get that happy. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, I trust you. I trust you will always retain the shard of darkness. God, that was off. There's no excuse for me to be missing a can from 10 meters anymore. Ever.
I haven't missed yet, but now that I said that, I'll probably fucking miss.
Yeah. I've
Isn't that
missed a
how
few
that works
times, but
usually?
I have lots of driver excuses. This is my only can, by the way, as far as I know. So, so once it goes, it's gone, and then I'll be back to boring target. Although I've got some paper, so I might shoot some paper targets.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Any target is a good target, as long as you got a target.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude, I go out. I've got buckets of freaking
All I
ammo,
got.
so like, I'll go out and shoot. I shoot fucking dead branches and shit, and shoot pine cones off of fucking trees, and
Yeah, I've got enough steel to keep me going as long as I keep catching it. If I shoot it into the bush, I won't. I'll just be. I'll be out very quickly, which is why I've got this clay order turning up.
right.
But I've been quite enjoying the last lot of clay I had was really consistent. I mean, not as consistent as steel, but it was really consistent for clay, and accurate out to about between 12 and 15 meters.
That's
Like
not
very
bad.
accurate, like totally consistent. Like it was like shooting really light steel out to 10 meters. It was
15
just
cans.
totally flat. And
It's a lot of cans for it.
oh, the paper's gone. The can is nearly gone. Of course, if I hit it, it will go quicker. If I miss it by 6 to 8 inches, it's not going to go anywhere.
I would take you a week. Bullshit, fucking Ethan. How many cans did we fucking cut when I was down there?
Didn't take you
Ooh.
15 cans a week. Andy Lowe shoots 15 cans in about 32 seconds. So yeah, no, I just shot mine clean off the hanger. So yeah.
I fucking do that all the time. Yeah, it's not quite as fun as walking through the woods and having Slate fucking sneak up on you, is it, Ethan? Oh my God, Ethan, that's horrible. That had to be a really off day for you. Because I know you're a better shot than that. I've seen it.
89 shots. That's surely not the record.
Yeah, probably not.
Is that longer? Really? Is that long? Oh, hang on. No, I think you're right. I think that's longer even than my Can That Wouldn't Die video, which I think was something like over 50. That took me about 15, 20 minutes.
I can barely see today. My vision's blurred as fuck. I have no idea why.
You can't see what?
I can barely see today. Like, my vision's just a little wonky today.
Yeah, my vision goes wonky in the eye that I close, which is why I've been trying to shoot a bit more with my eye open, but it still naturally just closes the moment I sight.
I mean, I'm still hitting the can. I wish I could shoot with my glasses on, but ever since I fucking shot that lens out, I'm fucking scared.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be fucking shooting the lens out of my glasses and then fucking paying $300 to have them fixed.
As soon as you said my vision's gone all blurred, mine went all blurred in sympathy.
I have
Now I'm
I have
not.
I have astigmatism, so like.
So your lenses are all they're all squashed one way.
Is that how that works? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, astigmatism is a misshape. It's a weirdness it's a bulge in the curvature of the lens, whereas sightedness is to do with how the muscle can, how much your lens can reshape to focus near or far, essentially. You are at 70 feet. 70 feet is like 20, well, about 20 meters, 22 meters.
Let's see,
That's
every
still,
33 feet is 10 meters. So that would be 66 is 20 meters.
So 21 meters, 21 and a half.
Yeah.
So nearly 22.
So it should have been a catch 22.
Oh, dear. I must admit, I've
It's
noticed
Momo's
differences
birthday.
in.
Well, happy birthday, Momo. You can't fool me when your fucking birthday is, Ethan.
Momo's
So
birthday.
me and Ethan have the same fucking birthday.
Really?
Yeah, same fucking birthday. I'm just older.
Well, you got to be older than someone, Rob.
Yeah, my dad has the same fucking birthday.
So, what date is that? Yeah, unless you don't want to tell us.
Oh, January 17th.
January 17th.
That's a
So middle of summer.
Capricorn.
Middle of summer here.
A lot older. Fuck you, Ethan.
Yeah, because he's so ancient, and you're such an embryo, Ethan.
Oh, damn it, Ethan. No, I'm missing now. Freezing balls on my. Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm not.
Cold, man.
All of a sudden, I get to mock Ethan, and suddenly I'm on target. Oh no, Wrap and Tuck destruction. Look.
Oh no. That happened to me the other day with where the fuck did it go? There it is.
Oh,
yeah.
No, it wasn't a Wrap and Tuck failure on my part though. It was a Wrap and Tuck failure on the part of the wrap. It just broke in half. I don't have any down here. That's annoying. I was just getting zoned in with the long draw, and I've only got my.
Well, if you need to go fix it real fast, you can. I can keep everybody entertained for a second.
I might run up to the house and grab some, or grab another frame or whatever.
Yeah, it won't take you but a minute.
Yeah, because short draw, I don't think I'm even vaguely in the zone.
I'm a young man in a worn out old
No,
body. Yeah.
there you go. You see,
I, my body is fucking thrashed, dude. I think skateboarding is what fucked me up.
yeah, I was never foolish enough to go down that route.
Oh, dude, I loved skateboarding. I don't know how many hundreds of dollars of fucking skateboards I went through.
Well,
I've still
I didn't
got
go
one,
down that
man.
route because I was too much. I was too much of a pussy. I didn't like falling over. I still don't like falling over. And it's like one of those things you have to accept when you start skateboarding is that you are going to fall over. It's a bit like learning to ride a motorcycle. You are going to fall off at some point. And I never
This
wanted
is a
to, so
$300
I never
skateboard
risked
that I
it.
don't even use anymore.
See, I just, yeah, that terrifies me. The idea of even trying to stand on that thing, let alone skate on it.
I could probably stand on it. I probably can't do anything anymore. I got old. My fucking knees hurt. And I'm in
I am
boots.
choking this frame up way too high. Mine was a 4-letter word that starts with
Better get off of that before I fucking bust my ass.
I'm a young man in a worn out old body. I love it, mate. We're all men, therefore we're all young men in worn out old bodies. I was getting half pipe and mini ramps, got sucked at street skating.
Yeah, I could. I
Well,
see. I
that's
can't. I could never drop into a fucking half pipe. I couldn't fucking do it. I just didn't make fucking sense to me.
I'm glad you said that, Rob, because I was just about to launch into some diatribe about hurling yourself off the edge of a perfectly good piece of concrete on a small plank
Now,
on wheels.
now, if you're talking fucking loading docks and shit for trucks and acid drops, that was me all fucking day. Love that. I don't know how many fucking boards I fucking snapped in half.
Yeah, Chad, I'm with you, man. Totally with you. I just can't. Nah, I suck so bad. I mean, I would have enjoyed
Never stood a kickflip.
doing the whole skate culture thing. I would probably enjoyed that, but I never got good enough at skating to ever hang out with skaters.
Oh, dude, that's all I did in my teenage years.
You're a skater boy. You're exactly. Avril Lavigne wrote that song about you. Oh, I'm so out of practice with short draw. I have not shot. This is the first time I've shot short draw in weeks.
I can't shoot short draw for a shit, man. I just can't do it. It feels so weird.
Well,
Like
it
I'm
used to
just like,
feel
it'd be like,
totally natural. It felt totally natural for ages, and I was really accurate with it compared to long draw. But now I've
I'm like,
started shooting long draw more.
like,
It's just more
I feel
comfortable.
so like hunched up and shit. Like I'm like,
And I'm finding that the
or just
bands, I'm having to cut my bands. I don't know. They're just a little bit more zippy. And I don't like that anymore. I kind of like my
I'm
bands to
so
be.
worn out. I'm what happens when you mess up on every trick you try. Fucking horny. Dude, I don't know. I
Oh
couldn't
God,
even
no,
tell
I
you how
can't
many
shoot this
times,
today.
like, dude, we fucking used to fucking just practice. We used to stack our skate, like, all of us would, like, skate together. So, like, when we wanted to practice, like, making our ollies higher, like, we would just stack our skateboards up and then ollie over the fucking stack of skateboards.
What's an ollie?
An ollie is like a bunny hop on a skateboard.
Okay,
It's
thank you.
just literally just lifting the just lifting the board with your feet.
Right. Okay. Well, there you go. I just learned. I mean, I've heard that term. I had no idea what it
Yeah.
meant. I'm like, why are they? There's this all over the world. Every skater, they always got some mate called Ollie, who's like hanging around with them, and like I could never work it out how Ollie got everywhere. It was like, where's Wally? It was like, where's Ollie? This is the worst wrap and tuck
I was
job
trying
ever.
not to laugh while I took that shot, and I fucking missed so bad.
This is good. Good. We should be playing horse, and then I'd be like, yeah, I beat you. I made you laugh. All right. That's the worst wrap and tuck job ever. But
Is it
it'll
effective?
do. It'll do.
As long as it's effective, that's all that matters.
All right, let's see if it's effective. If it comes back and smacks me in the face, you'll know it wasn't.
I really hope that doesn't happen because I'm gonna have to laugh.
No. Well, there you go. Smack the can. So
All right.
smack the can, not my face. So there's one. That's a winner. We'll see if this one's a winner as well. I didn't smack the can, but it also didn't smack my face. Play horse.
Oh no, this is gonna be me and Mark.
So what's
I already lost to Mark. Now you want me to lose to Adam?
what's it worth, Chad? What's it worth to shame Rob on can? Anyway, I won't. The way I'm shooting today, honestly, we'd have to choose a longer word, like anti-disestablishmentarianism or something like that, because
Establishmentarianism.
it'll just be over. Wise, be like, I challenge you to a 60, Rob, and you'll be like, missed. Oh, you're on H. I challenge you to a 40, Adam, missed. Oh, well, you're on H, and it would be 10 shots. It'll all be done in 10 shots, 5 shots each, and it'll be over.
I don't know. Me and Mark were like neck and neck, and then I lost at the very end.
Oh, there we go. You see, if you're neck and neck with Mark, then it'll be all over for me in 5 shots.
Oh nah. Now, if we're talking a hunting competition, I'm all down for that. Let's go out and hunt some rabbits.
Wabbits.
Wabbit.
Wascally wabbits. Yeah, there's no rabbits around here. The only hopping thing that is around here is a wallaby that lives in the gully somewhere over there. And he comes by to say hello now and again. He's quite pretty, and I wouldn't shoot him. And even if I wanted to shoot him, I wouldn't shoot him because I would get in a lot of trouble.
For what?
I don't want to shoot him because he's fine. He's just doing his thing, hopping around.
When you say wallaby, all I can think of is fucking Rocko's Modern Life.
Okay, so little kangaroo. He's like basically just a little kangaroo. That's what wallabies are. I mean, they're called wallabies.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, we could play supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is really quite atrocious.
You know what?
And that shot was wild after that. That's from
Mary Poppins? I've never seen Mary Poppins. I've also never seen The Sound of Music. I can't admit to
having seen it recently. Well, Sound of Music is, yeah, I don't know. I've seen it several times, and I still don't understand why I've seen it more than once. Okay, well, that's cool. I haven't cut mine yet. It's just like this lovely aluminum peel.
Mine just flew behind the curtain. I just have to go get it.
All right, well, I'm going to cut mine soon.
Phone battery for that, Jack.
Then I'll hang up some spinners, and we can play supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Wait, time out. What is Christian saying? He said you would be in trouble. He gets his bigger bro and let you get beaten up. What?
Yeah, he's talking about kangaroos. If I were to shoot a wallaby, then the wallaby would go and get his big brother, and then that big brother would beat me up.
Okay, that makes so much more sense.
Be like that. He'd be
the fucking. Dude, I was watching a video of one of those, and the kangaroo, like this guy kept going up to the fucking fence and leaning on it. The kangaroo kept trying to pull him through the fucking fence.
Yeah, I pull you through and then kick with his back legs, balancing on his tail. So they rest on their tail and they lift both back legs off the floor. Yes. It would actually just open you up because they got big ass claws as well. Like they're. Oh
shit! I've never seen a kangaroo except for at the Pittsburgh Zoo. So
I'll send you some videos of them kicking the shit out of each other. I mean, it's literally like chunks of fur flying everywhere, and they really go for it. Yeah,
that's kind of badass.
no. I think I got some good photos of a couple of Eastern Greys having a little Barney during mating season. So no, she's mine. Oh no, she's mine. And they're like,
Desert wild.
kicking the crap out of each other.
Freaking what was it? I follow this one British guy on fucking TikTok, and he talks about like he comes to America to visit and shit, and he was talking about like dangerous animals in the UK. He's like the most dangerous thing we have in the UK is like it was like a porcupine or a hedgehog or something.
I'd argue badgers are a lot more dangerous than hedgehogs.
Oh, they have badgers.
Like I wouldn't take on a
badgers
badger.
are assholes.
Badgers are fucking awesome.
Honey badgers are assholes.
Oh yeah, honey badgers. You don't have honey badgers are out in Africa though. So
is that where
we
don't
have honey badgers. We don't have honey badgers or badgers.
That's
but
surprising.
Real badgers,
it's fucking Australia.
as in
Everything
Europe,
there wants to kill you.
European badgers are cool.
Zack Attack is back.
I've cut my can, man.
So try to shoot a fucking empty catch box.
I was going to say your can is behind the catch box. Hey Zach, have you finished coaching Little League, brother? Go and get rid of this can.
Sherry just showed me a picture earlier. There was a fucking there was a wolf spider in our bathroom like this fucking big.
I'll be back in a second, man, and then I'll see how big.
Yeah, no worries.
I mean,
I'll just have to.
I'll
make sure
it wasn't very big.
No, it was pretty big.
Compared
legs
to
and all, you know.
Like
I mean, that's not that big, but it's fucking big enough for a goddamn spider.
I'm just picking up ammo. There seems to be a whole shitload of it on the floor here. I'm getting lots of bounce backs. I don't know what it is that I've been shooting that's making it fly everywhere, but anyway, that can is properly mashed.
I would imagine so. You've been shooting it a minute. Mine's pretty.
Yeah, I've been shooting it badly for a long minute, and
that's what I told Sherry, but she still stepped on it anyway. Jorge, because the little wolf spiders are. I don't know what's fucking wrong with wolf spiders in fucking Nebraska, but they like fucking run at you and shit. I don't know why. Like they see you and they start like fucking crawling at you and shit. It's fucking creepy.
Because they smell your fear, man.
I'll fuck with snakes all goddamn day long. I don't give a shit. When I was a kid, my dad taught me how to fucking use a Y branch to fucking pin down a copperhead and fucking pick that bitch up and fucking get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't mess with snakes.
Copperheads are venomous, so you got to be careful.
Be honest, I don't mess with spiders either. But there we go.
All right, what was the target? Spiders, but snakes. I'm gonna collect a whole fucking pillowcase full of snakes one of these days, and I'm gonna take them down, and we're gonna drop them off at Ethan's house.
What are we doing now? Do I need to hang up some of these things?
Oh, I don't know. If you want to, is that what you want to do? I can take my can down.
Aren't we playing? No, I'm waiting for you to cut your can. I thought we were playing the supercalifragilistic lost another competition. I've got a. Let me see if I can get on my Wi-Fi down here.
Okay.
I should be.
I'm good.
How long we've been on for? We've been on for 55 minutes, and my mobile plan just pinged me and said you have just used 2 gigabytes of data. So there we go, people. So an hour stream on YouTube uses 2 gigabytes of data.
Well, there you go. The more you
I shall go
know.
and I've only got a 40 and a 60 down here. Do you want me to go up and grab a smaller one as well? I mean, it's
That's up to
pointless
you,
because I'll
man.
never hit it. I'll never fucking
I
hit
don't
it.
even know if I have a 60. I've got an 80 because I had it down here for Sherry. I have an 80. Thinking about that 60.
Well, if you hang an 80, I've got to go up and get an 80 then anyway. So that's all right. I don't mind going 60 and 40, and you can go 80 and 120 if you want.
I do not have a 60. I have 40s, 30s, and what are the other ones? 25s.
We've just got to come up with a plan.
I've got
What are we the
40s
most?
and I've got 30s.
All right. Well, I'll just hang this up and I'll only use the 40. We'll just use a 40. There we go.
All right. Well, when I get
Okay.
rid of this can, then I'll just do the middle one
Yeah.
with the 40 on it then,
KK.
and we'll just fuck around back and forth. I guess is what it is.
Tis what it is.
Ethan must have left because he didn't say anything about me bringing snakes to his house.
Yeah, it's because he's entered abject terror mode.
What? Fuck. Motherfuck. Noise. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Noise. Smoking weed, doing coke, drinking beers. Rolling fatty, smoking blunts. Who smokes the blunts? We smoke the blunts. Rolling blunts and smoking blunts. Yo, let me get a nickel bag. $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. Get that money, cuz, and show the yo. My jungle love. Oh. Think I wanna know you, yeah, what? Dude, what the fuck are you guys singing? Dude, that shit is the Mad Notes, written by God herself and handed down to the greatest band of all, the motherfucking time. You mean those guys in that Prince video? Yeah, Purple Rain. Dude, that shit was so gay.
What?
I can quote
What
that
do you
whole
want,
fucking
mate?
movie. I can quote the whole fucking movie. It's ridiculous.
That's it's. I'm not sure it's entirely something you should be proud of there, Rob. But hey.
I never said I was proud. Tri-state guy, slingshot, a random image of a 2001 Crown Victoria or a 2009 Lincoln Town Car. Well, if I had a printer, I would do that, but I
Okay, there
don't.
we go. That'll do.
I've shot out the window of a Pontiac G6.
There you go. There's a reusable can hanging under the 40. So can you guys see that?
A reusable can. Oh, okay. I don't have one of those.
If I do this.
I don't have one of those.
Woo! Yeah, I can do that.
Oh. Swingy.
Burp, 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 burp. That'll do.
Ooh, zoomy.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I zoom, you can't see me, and that's kind of the point, isn't it? Otherwise, I might as well
This
just
can
rip
is from the fucking Asian market.
the
It's not a
baby Gronk
regular
dance.
do the baby Gronk dance. What the fuck is the baby
What?
Gronk dance?
What's the baby Gronk dance? I don't know.
I have no idea what that
I
is.
feel way too old to even understand what that is. There we go. Let's just. There we go. That's the best.
Yeah, I have no idea. Baby Gronk. I know who Kronk is from fucking Dexter's Laboratory and the fucking, what was that called? Justice Friends. Was the little shorts inside Dexter's Laboratory.
The only Gronk I know is from 2000 AD.
Dude, this
British
can
comic.
does not want to fucking die. It's one of those ones
Well,
from the Asian market.
That's okay, because I've just taken 3 shots on a 40 and not hit once. So I think you're pretty sorted with the supercalifragilistic win.
There we go. I got a nice little slice there. That was a good one.
I'm getting closer. But hey. There we go.
Yeah, we were talking about these leather ones by, what is it? Make sure I say it right. Timber 26.
Oh, the Timber 26 ones. Yeah, they're
These
really
things are
cool.
freaking sweet, dude.
I only have the cheap ass microfiber ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I have a bunch of those.
Yeah, I've got everything. I actually, until recently, I had my catch bag set up with the 60, the 40, and a 20. Although the 20 is particularly optimistic on my part. But the other day I was smacking that as well, and I was like, wow.
There's my can cut.
Hurrah. There's the 40. No, that's Groot. I am Groot.
Yeah, like they even have a these ones from that store. They even have a different shape of the tops, even like a different shape than normal cans, just a little bit.
So are they good because the drink's good, or are they good because the can resists you shooting it?
They're good because the drink is good.
Okay.
It's like a sparkling water, but it's like kiwi flavored.
Okay.
Fucking phenomenal.
As in real kiwi or fake chemically kiwi?
I don't know. It's from the Asian market, so I'm hoping regular kiwi because it's not from America.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too sure.
The baby tree from Guardians. No, that's Groot.
Yeah, we did the Groot. I am Groot.
I am
I am
Groot.
Groot. I am Groot. Oh man, I'm all over the
Whoa.
place here.
Why
I don't
did
know.
Chad?
Playing
Oh.
horse is a bit pointless, really. If I can't hit a fucking spinner at all.
Oh yeah, I forgot to fucking hang that up. I'm dumb.
I might have to start aiming for this leather can so that I can boost my own self-confidence. So if I can hit the can, then I'm obviously not completely off. I can't even hit the can. There we go. Don't know what's going on with my shooting today. It was phenomenal this morning, and it's awful now. Oh, tiny little jumping spider on my foot. Nah. I don't know. Maybe it's just performance anxiety again, as usual. You'd think, now that I've shot 3 times in exactly the same spot, and it was exactly an inch low and right of my target, that I would just adjust my aim and hit. But no, I've just shot the same spot 3 times, and it was off target. Like exactly the same spot.
Now just do that on the fucking target.
See, and then I adjusted and I was suddenly shooting high right. That just makes no sense.
Huh.
I'm just going to hurl steel at the catch bag just randomly. Oh, there we go. See? As soon as I
See,
stop trying, I hit
instinctively
it.
you can do it.
Yeah. And that's the weird thing, is that I can, but the trouble is I can't consciously shoot instinctively.
That's because it's
you know what I
not
mean? It's
supposed to be
weird because
conscious.
it's instinctive. But
Yep.
yeah,
The way of our ancestors.
the live button did it, Adam. Yeah, that's it, man.
There we go.
But that one speed bumped over my thumb. I felt it.
I used to get like that. That's how I figured out that I was getting a couple frame hits on some of my old fucking frames. Was I'd shoot for fucking like 4 or 5 hours, and then my hands and my fucking arms and shit would start to get tired, and I wanted to keep fucking shooting. And then I started fucking, when my fingers would get tired, I'd start bearing down real hard on the ammo, and I'd end up tweaking the pouch.
Yeah, and that's it. When it's my finger, I notice when my fingers, if I'm gripping tight, you know, because I kind of grip in front of the pouch, in front of the ammo, but I don't squeeze it. I kind of grip like that. See, a lot of people will hold the ammo and draw, but I kind of hold in front of the ammo on that little bit of the pouch there, but don't press my fingers together.
Yeah,
So
I
when I'm
hold like
drawing that,
this.
yeah, no, so it's about the same. You just use your middle finger,
Yep.
and you hold the other way up, whereas I can't. Yeah, because you're thumb down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas I'm thumb up long draw. No, sorry, thumb down long draw. Yeah, thumb down.
Yeah, if I shoot like this, I'll fuck up my frame.
Yeah, I can't shoot the other way when I'm long draw. As soon as it goes past my ear, it feels uncomfortable to have my hand round the other way. Unless I
I've
go
gotten
full
used to it, but
butterfly.
that's why when I shoot, since I shoot semi, I'm putting the, because I'm going to point at my phone, I'm not fucking risking fucking letting go. But like, a lot of people, they want, you guys do the straight elbow. I can't fucking do that shit. That shit kills my shoulder. It just kills my shoulder.
What are you talking
So
about?
I
Your
shoot like
your
this.
le-
My elbow is pointed like that.
down? Yeah.
Yep.
I don't
Because
know
I
how I
can't.
do it.
I don't.
I know
I
how I do
can't
it
do the
short
straight
draw.
elbow shit. That shit hurts my shoulder so bad.
So short draw, I'll do straight elbow, right? Except I've got different. I'll be like this, right? I'll do that short draw, but long draw, I don't know. I just do it comfortably. So it's normally just like that.
Yeah. That's still straighter than I am, though.
It's kind of like just flunk, and it just
Your phrase that
drops
your
in.
elbow's straighter than mine is.
Basically, it drops to the point. It drops to the point where, in order to make it go down, I would have to force it down, or force it round forward. It just drops in and stops, and that's where I anchor. Took me a long time to get there though, because I was trying to keep it higher, and it was, yeah.
I've got the special pouch.
Owl's here. How you doing, man?
Ow.
I found
Ow,
a
senior web
bunch.
shooter.
Freaked me out actually, Al. I was looking at a video I watched a video yesterday, and you'd commented on it, but your username came up as like user 32EJ underscore I blah blah blah. It was like the code, like the default name that they give you, whatever, when you sign up for a new YouTube account before you rename it. And when I clicked on it and went, who is this? Like, who's this person who's commenting? It went to your channel. It was like, oh, this is Al. And I'm like, okay. YouTube is weird at the moment. There's a lot of weird stuff happening. And I think I don't know.
There's a lot of weird shit happening in the world. Who are you kidding?
Yeah, I know. But I thought we could trust YouTube. How wrong was I?
I was waiting to get put in Facebook jail for saying that I was ready to start a militia.
Yeah, well, that will get you Facebook banned.
It didn't. It did
I
not.
know, but it's amazing that it didn't. It's weird. I'm doing something different each shot. So there's something that's changing.
I mean, in all fairness, we have the we have the right to form a militia against a tyrannical government. So
Witness protection.
witness protection. What?
Yeah. Shh. We won't tell anyone how.
Who's ever seen? Have you ever seen the Prophecy movies with Christopher Walken?
Um, I don't know, man. I couldn't say.
God, they're fucking interesting. They're
Probably
old, but
not. I
they're
mean, I've seen
interesting.
it.
He's got, you know how
No.
you got that little dimple in the top of your lip? He always walks
Yeah.
up and he goes, "You know why you have that dimple in your top lip? Because I walked
It's
up
so
and
you
said."
so you
Shh.
can go.
And when he does that, they fall asleep. I like that one scene. I can't remember which fucking movie it's from, but the one where he's like, he's pointing the gun at him, and he's like telling him what to do, and he's like, "No." He's like, "But I have a gun." He's like, "I don't care." He's like, "But that doesn't make any sense." Too bad. That would be me if somebody fucking held me at gunpoint. They'd be like, "Do what I say, or I'll shoot you." No. Why?
Yeah.
Because just no.
Because I'm not taking instruction, no matter whether you point a gun at me or not. You know, it's like,
Yeah, I'm just not doing it. And first off,
well,
you better be fucking holding that gun fucking right if you point it at me. Because if you ain't fucking holding it right, I'm taking it.
well, you'll be. Whereas I'd be the guy going, "You realize you're not holding that right."
I love the people that fucking teacup that shit. That shit annoys the fuck out of me. Like, why are you teacupping a gun? Who does that? This is
Al
not a fucking saucer and a fucking plate. Don't do that shit.
Al miss Squatch tonight, mad at self. Yeah, it happens, man. You'll get to watch it back. If you wait 24 hours, you'll be able to see all the shit we were talking about you.
That's right. They kept saying ow, and I'm like, ow, ow. Why is that ringing a bell? It's ringing a bell. It's
They're
ringing a
like,
bell. And then he pops in here, and
Al,
I'm like, oh, of course.
we don't know an owl.
Well, when you said it out loud, I thought
I
you
only
said owl, like
owl.
OWL.
Oh, owl, like an owl.
Yeah,
Yes.
like whoo, whoo.
Who, who.
Quit cutting yourself short on credit, Leon.
Yeah, you missed what you always miss, which is a load of slingshots and bladed items and general chit chat with the same usual suspects, man. A dozen and a half of us that constantly talk shit in Leon's lives.
Woo!
I don't want to jinx myself now because I've hit that spinner like 7 times in a row.
Yeah, I just hit the little
Hey,
fucking.
Amanda.
Amanda, who is Amanda the wife?
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
How
hello, Amanda. I'm
how my
Rob.
how are my girls? How's Zoe and Luna? And not your Luna, Rob, because I know your Luna's fine. But
Yes.
how are the Luna
Mel
Lunas?
Gibson payback
There's
was a
another
good
Luna,
movie.
Luna and Zoe. I bet they're missing me.
Oh my god, that's so funny that their names are Luna and Zoe. Because when I bought Luna, her name was Zoe.
Yeah, creepy, right?
That's a little weird. Yeah.
And you would love Luna and Zoe,
Oh, I'm sure.
except except when they're tearing
This-
chunks out of
For
each other and
somebody
dislocating
for
Chris's
someone who
finger.
never wanted children, I'm excellent around children.
As long as they've got fur and don't talk
No,
and
I'm good with
got
like if you
four
ask
legs.
Ethan, like I did fine. Like I like kids. I do like kids. I just like being able to like go home.
Just keep them away from me.
No, I mean I can
Reminds
babysit and things like that, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't know.
it
I think
remind
part of it
reminds
is
me of the Bill
having
Hicks sketch,
a
man.
father, having a father that was a fucking drunk and fucking that literally beat the living shit out of me all the time. Like
So,
I never wanted that for my kids, and I couldn't. You can't really guarantee how what kind of parent you'll be, and I just didn't think that was fair to the kids, so I just never had any.
yeah, I don't know. I think going into it insightfully like that, you probably got a better chance than most of doing the right thing, right?
Chris back here. I'm good with kids. We just can't have them, so we got dogs. Yeah, that's why I have a dog, Christian. I can. And Sherry keeps me in check. Sherry loves the dog, so like she keeps me in check when I get mad. So like she'll tell me like you need to go for a walk or whatever, and I gotta leave. At least for a couple of
Go
minutes and calm
go
down.
and
And
calm down.
now I did have somebody think that I was beating Luna one time in my yard because she's deaf. My dog's deaf. She has no fucking hearing. And she was fucking looking. I was behind her and she's looking this way. So I took my foot and I kicked her in the butt. I just went boop to get her to turn around so I could tell her to come inside.
You
And
booped
like
her.
when I did that with my foot, this car was going by on the fucking road and they fucking stopped and they're like, "Why are you kicking your dog?" I was like, "First off, not that I have to fucking explain myself to you, but my dog's fucking deaf, asshole." I was like, I was getting her attention. Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking mind your business, prick.
That said, man, if you drove past someone's house and you saw someone kicking their dog, you would stop and say something. You wouldn't mind your own business. You would
No,
be
I
like,
probably
I'm not
wouldn't.
gonna. Really? I think you
Yeah, because
would.
I'm a mind my fucking business kind of a person. Now, if you're in a
Yeah, but
public
but
area, that's different. But if you're in your yard, no, I'm gonna mind my fucking business because I'm not gonna say anything because then I'm gonna want to walk up there, and at that point, I'm now trespassing.
yeah. Well, the other thing is, there's different levels of what you judge to be unacceptable behavior. Like as you drive
Right,
past someone's house, if you see them gently move their chihuahua out the way with their toe versus taking a run up at it, right?
right.
There are, you know,
Then again, if I watch somebody kick a chihuahua, I wouldn't feel guilty at all. Those things are fucking horrible.
okay,
I
yeah.
fucking
I
hate those
mean,
little dogs. I don't like yippy dogs. I don't enjoy the company of a yippy dog.
no, neither do I. But I still wouldn't want to see one get tortured.
No, but I probably just wouldn't stick around. I
Although I
watched
must
a
admit,
chihuahua when I
I
was
didn't.
probably like 14. I lived at my dad's. This is before the court system took me out of my dad's possession. And there was a lady that lived up the hill from us. And I was helping her take in her groceries one time. And she had a little old chihuahua. And it got really excited that its mom was home. And it fucking fell off the fucking steps and fucking snapped its neck and died.
That's not very evolved.
It
Although
was
you
it was
know,
an accident. Like it was just an
although I've
accident.
although I've had accidents where I came close to falling over and breaking my neck, so I kind of have a bit of an affinity with other mal-coordinated creatures.
Eddie Slingshot. Down Under Catapults. Iron Maiden fan.
I should really go and since Chris is here and since Al's getting so excited about the Eddie, I should really go get the Eddie, shouldn't
Go
I?
get it.
I didn't bring it down.
I'll
Okay,
I'll hang out
I'll go get it.
while you go grab it.
And I'll take the short draw back up because I'm not having any luck with short draw.
Okay. Let's hit Rob
We're
with
now
some of
going to
the hard
test. We're
questions.
going to test how far Bluetooth can work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I can still hear you.
Well, I'm now quite a way away. I've got to be 30 meters away.
Smacked. Oh, that was a good fucking hit. God, that's such a nice sound. You just
That is a
that
good
dead
sound.
center hit.
That's an awesome sound. I'm now up on the
Oh.
deck. Jeez.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
I'm inside now.
That's really impressive.
All right. I've got my.
Oh, now
Should I bring it
it's
any
starting
other?
to cut out a little,
Okay.
but I can still hear you for the most part. But it was
Okay.
just cutting out just a tad.
Is that better?
Yeah. I actually, where'd it go? Ah, here it is.
All right. I'm coming back down.
I don't know if it'll zoom in. I don't know if I can actually. I don't know if you can really see it, but right there, this
I
is
can't see
where I
anything.
shot the side of a dime. That shit was hard. It took me like fucking 12 shots. See right there? I shot the side of a dime.
Oh, see you later, Chad.
I'm out,
Here you
guys.
go, Al.
Take it easy. Eddie! Later, Chad.
There he is.
Sorry, I'm probably yelling in your ear, Adam. I'm sorry.
He's soaking up the sun, so he can go all day, glow in the dark later.
Oh, that one glows in the dark?
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. I'm going to give this little guy a go. Let's give him a go, shall we? Yeah, I'm going to have to adjust now because this is 95.
Oh, they're
not
95?
90.
I thought they were 90.
No, 95 these are.
Oh, wow. That's fucking...
So,
I definitely have to aim off the band for that. Glow Polaris and glow stuff. Man. Christian, when you make those, it's just so incredible, man.
you're incredible, Christian.
It really is. Damn it.
All right, let's
We need to find one like, I don't know how, but instead of like a skull, you need to be able to put like a mobster on there or something.
well, because these are molded,
Right.
theoretically we can do. I can, like, long term. I'm going to talk to Christian. I need to get I really want to get a CNC that can do that sort of thing. So I can 3D model stuff, create like a negative mold, and then send him negative molds that I've just milled out of alu or whatever, so that we can just, he can just go, I've got this slingshot design, I've got this space, and then I can route, so, like build something in a 3D modeling program.
Yep.
Put that into the CNC machine, mill it out, and then you've got custom molds for slingshots. Basically, you just create fascia pieces, just mold them in resin and glue them on. But I have to get settled and I have to get a CNC machine. So there's a few. It's a bit like that. It's a bit like that. Oh, I really want to go into space, cunningly bypassing the become an astronaut stage. Right? That's basically what I'm doing, is like, I really want to do this. Oh yeah, but you are going to have to buy this equipment, have somewhere to put it, and learn how to use it. And those are obviously intermediate steps that I have not achieved yet.
It's so funny you said the word astronaut because I before you text me, I was watching the episode of The Impossible Astronaut for Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Spoiler alert for those people who watch Doctor
I
Who.
love the one where fucking River shoots the fucking Dalek, and she's like, "I'm River Song. Check your records again." River's a badass.
River is cool.
Next to come
God,
is
this,
a Sasquatch. Just have to come up with a new frame design first to model a
it is so
Sasquatch.
heavy and so big in my hand compared to the Willow. Like
Oh yeah.
it's so much. It's just more the weight because this is not a super heavy slingshot. Like it's chunky. It's weighty. But the
This one,
Willow is so light.
so this handle is pretty heavy because the handle's carbon fiber.
Yeah. Well, this has a lot of carbon in it as well.
Yeah, so that's probably why it's heavy. But for the most part, this is not really that big of a slingshot.
No, it's about the same size as the Willow that I've got. Like that Willow Natty I weighed it the other day and it weighs 26.8 grams. It's less than an ounce.
28.6. Did you say 28.6?
26.8. So
26. Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't 28 fucking
28.4 is an ounce. Yeah.
yeah?
Well, 28.4 is an imperial ounce. I don't know about there are
Well,
like
what gets weighed in grams, Adam?
what do you mean what gets weighed in grams?
Smoke.
But there's US, right? And there's US and imperial measurements for all the imperial measurements on there. I mean, like there's a
I have
US
no
gallon and
fucking
an
I know.
imperial gallon, right? US gallon and an imperial gallon, and they're slightly different. A US pint and an
Because I
imperial
know
pint.
technically isn't
Fucking annoying. It's
like
annoying.
a fluid
Ton.
ounce isn't quite the same as an ounce, right?
No, and then there's an imperial ton and there's a US ton.
I don't know. I don't
There's
understand
short and
why we had
long
to be so
tons.
fucking complicated. I don't know why the United States had to be so goddamn complicated, not just get
Why
on
does it?
board with the rest of the fucking world.
Why can't everyone just get on the board with everyone? Really, just like let's have some standardization across the entire globe to make it easy on us all.
At least for fucking measurement.
I'd be quite happy to just.
You can build shit.
Yeah, I'd be quite happy, for instance, to have. I mean, it's currently 12:40 here, right? I'd be quite happy to have everyone call this 20 to 1 in the morning. If it made things easier for everyone around the world, right? Like if we all just set a set time, I wouldn't care if you said, "Oh, but it's like 9 o'clock at night here." I'd be like, "Okay, well, we'll call this 9 o'clock at night, right?" And then you go, "I'll call you at 9 o'clock." I'll be like, "Okay." At least I'd know when you were calling me. I'm just sick and tired of this. Oh, I'll call you at 9. 9 your time or 9 my time? And then you go on 9 my time, and you go, and then I'm going, well, what the fuck time is that for me, right? Like,
yeah, like
I'm
it's
like,
not. It's 21:40 right now.
That's it, and I only know that because we chat, and I have to go. Is Rob going to be in the fast asleep, right? I'm gonna have to do that with
doesn't
Leon.
have a fucking sleep schedule, so
I have to do that with Leon, regardless of when I call him anyway, because he might be asleep. But with you, it's kind of, and the same with Ethan. You know, they're both random nappers. So I'll call them and they just don't answer, and I'm like, they're rejecting me, but they're not. They're just asleep.
yeah, I'm not a fucking napper. I don't do the whole nap thing. Like I don't.
Well, you don't.
I don't know.
You don't really do
like
the sleep
naps.
thing. You're either undead or you're trancing.
Coin
You're
is
like an
here.
elf. Coin is in the house, brother. You never call me
Coin.
either. At least I message you. I struggled to even get a reply out of the messages I sent you. There we go. That's how indignant I am. But in your honor, I'm shooting long draw. There you go. So
Most people don't message me other than like usually Trevor, you, Christian, Leon. That's
you're just awful, Coin. Just awful in every respect. Al, the metric system
people
is
just don't
better
want to
than the
talk to me because
imperial
I'm an
because
asshole.
fractions suck. You can still have fractions in the metric system. Shared, man.
Because what am I, Adam?
You're a grumpy cunt.
You're goddamn right I am.
I love the coin worker. Great guy. Stop bigging him up, Al. Look, he's probably in his basement right now, and if he is, he just will not be able to get out of the basement if you make his head too big. He'll be locked in there forever. You're back from vacation, Coin?
Vacations for rich people.
Yeah, you were out in some sunny clime somewhere. I saw pictures of people throwing themselves into
I
water-filled
don't look at
holes in
any
the
of that shit
ground
because
and
it just depresses me even more.
home and back at it. What, planning for the next one?
Vacations are for rich people. I've never actually taken a vacation in my life, other than like if you count me going to see Ethan, and technically I was supposed to go to a family event and it got canceled.
Mate, that's a vacation. If you're not at home and you head off somewhere and you give up all the things that you would normally do in order to go on that trip, that's a vacation. Even if it's only 3 days, I think you've got to remind yourself this is a break. Otherwise, you constantly feel deprived. Especially
Like
when
I've
you,
never, but I've
especially
never
when you're
went
friends with
anywhere like
Coin.
of significance. I've never went to like Mount Rushmore or the Grand Canyon. I've never went to a fucking beach vacation or,
But is that, yeah, is that could be a combination of many things. It could be just because you're deeply disinterested in visiting places like Mount Rushmore.
Yes, mostly.
Right.
That, my I grew up in a household where like it was literally beaten into my head that my family was poor and we will always be poor.
Right.
So I grew up with the mentality that I will always be poor. So that is what I am. I will always be poor.
It's all right. It's all right, Coin. I'm going to take him on a vacation when I come over to the States. I'm going to drag him away from that horrendous hellhole that is Nebraska.
Nebraska is
And
fucking awful.
sorry, I set him off. There we go. See, I shouldn't have said the N word.
The N word.
Nebraska.
Dude, Nebraska is just such
Vacation on
dude,
Mount
and it
Rushmore.
blows my mind because there's people that they're fucking proud to be from here. I'm like, why are you proud to be from a flyover state? They call this a goddamn flyover state for a fucking reason because you fly over this bitch. There's nothing fucking here except soybeans and fucking corn.
And Nebraskans.
Oh, and they have a corn-fed mentality. They fucking eating so much goddamn corn, it's gone to their fucking brains.
I'm going to be the quiet, calm voice of reason here and officially apologize to any Nebraskans watching, now or later, for Robert's attitude towards Nebraskans and Nebraska in general. We
Now,
love
he can
Nebraska.
apologize all
It's
he
not a
wants.
flyover.
Nebraska
It's
still
not a
fucking
flyover.
sucks. And so do the goddamn Huskers.
It's not a flyover state. We know you're not corn fed. We love you, Nebraskans. There we go. This has been a public service announcement on behalf of all people offended by Robert's comment. Rob, you're a grumpy cunt. I'm going to turn up. I'm going to turn up. I'm going to arrive in Nebraska. I'm going to be like, Nebraska, I am in you. And
then you're gonna be
I'll
like,
have
what the fuck is this?
crowds of locals hanging around me trying to feed me corn.
Oh God, my mom lives in Indiana.
How
My
How am I
my
gonna
my
do?
uncle lives in Illinois, and fucking my uncle cracks me up every time he talks about Illinois. He's like, "Goddamn communists!"
This is, I like where I am in
It's
Indiana.
that
Great
fucking
places
blue
to go
state
in every
bullshit.
direction. Is that
That's
like
the
great
only thing I
places to
like
go in
about
every
Nebraska is
direction?
that it's a red state.
So, Coin, you like it because there's great places to go in every direction in Indiana, or great places outside Indiana that are adjacent? Yeah, someone has to be the voice of reason. Christian, the Germans, we should not mention the Germans.
The Germans.
We don't need to be mentioning the Germans anywhere. Thank you. You Germans can keep to yourselves. Thank you. India is kind of cool. No, we should.
No,
Well,
we shouldn't.
I have never been to Indianapolis. I have never been to Indiana.
There's nothing
I
in there.
have,
My mom was just is getting ready to move out of Indiana.
yeah, Indiana and Nebraska. They're two states I've never visited. So, yeah, I might as well. I don't feel right about just flying over Nebraska and going, see you, Rob. Haha. I would be like, I'd feel really bad about that. That'd be the ultimate
I mean,
troll. Just
you can feel
dropping
bad about
flyers
it.
on,
It would probably be the smarter choice.
just dump a load of flyers out the window as we flew over Lincoln, Nebraska. You know, just let them flutter down, hoping one lands in your backyard. Hey, Rob, wish you were here, i.e., in a plane, not on the ground. I'm flying over you now.
Shit, I wish I was anywhere but
Really
here.
enjoyed Nebraska.
Actually, one of the good things about Nebraska is last year
Ooh,
we turned into a constitutional carry state,
I thought you were going to say
and
a concentration camp.
no constitutional carry for firearms and weapons.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
uh, dude, and it's hilarious because I fucking hate every cop on the fucking planet's a piece of shit. I hate cops. I hate fucking cops. They're just asshole pricks. And fucking all the cops here in fucking Nebraska are so butthurt that we're constitutional carry now.
Right. It makes it hard to
Chicago is
tell
awful.
who's
I
the
fucking went to
criminals.
Chicago before. I hate Chicago. Ohio, man,
Mich-
don't go to Youngstown, Ohio.
Hang on, Michigan is great. Chicago is awesome. Chicago.
I fucking
Um,
hate Chicago.
Ohio has some cool spots surrounded by things to go and do. Okay, so I've been to Ohio. I have my brother's in-laws are in Michigan. His family comes from their family come from there, or live there anyway. But they're up on the peninsula, so they're up
Not
in
interested in Michigan
like
either. I mean, they have places like Detroit and Flint, Michigan. Like, no, no
yeah,
thanks.
yeah. They're up further north of that. They're kind of like north of Green Bay, up on the peninsula, up in uh, oh, I can't remember the name of the place. But anyway, that's where they are.
I went to
Um,
Chicago one time and I was trying to find a place to fucking eat. So I leaned up against a fucking wall to fucking Google somewhere to fucking eat. And the fucking Chicago people are so fucking goddamn rude. They'll run into you and be like, "Yo, bitch, you ran into me. I'm standing still, you fucking moron."
I
Like,
thought
how
you were
the
going to
fuck
complain
you
about
don't
not
see
being
a
able to get
whole ass
something to eat.
person standing still?
I thought you were going to complain about not being able to get something to eat in Chicago, and I'm like, dude, it's
Oh no, you can
Chicago. Come
definitely
on,
get
there's
something to eat in
something,
Chicago.
right? I mean,
Pizza.
worst comes to worst, just get a pizza. Yeah, right.
Yeah. But the people there are awful. They're just awful.
Well, like my shooting, you mean? Awful.
What's that?
Like my shooting. I can't believe it. I put this pissy little target up in my catch box that's making me look like an inaccurate shooter, and it was so we could play horse. And I'm really not motivated because I can't hit the target. So
I
I
can't
might as well
see.
just be shooting. Might as well be shooting the big target, and making myself feel better about myself like
I
that.
my problem was, Coin, that I just didn't want to be there in the first place. I would. You could never get me. You could never get me to go to Chicago again. I'll never go to New York City. I'll never go to fucking New Jersey. I fucking hate places like that. Never in
Grumpy,
my
grumpy,
fucking
grumpy,
life.
grumpy, 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 grumpy.
That's fucking
Cunt.
right. Fuck those places. Now, you want to take it? You want to know the kind of places I want to go? I want to go to like fucking. I just want to go to a fucking national forest. It doesn't matter fucking where. Just send me to a national forest. I'm good. Guess what? I like trees better than I like people.
Put him on forestry land.
That's right.
New York is awesome. I've only spent one day in Manhattan. I spent I spent probably a week in New York in general.
You could
Not
literally
New York City,
pay me
upstate New York.
$10,000 and be like, "You need to go to New York," and I'd be like, "Fuck off." You couldn't.
Oh, come on,
pay
it's
me to go.
$10,000. Yeah,
Huh?
but $10,000.
I still wouldn't
You could
fucking
be,
go.
mate. You could be grumpy in New York. New Yorkers would appreciate that.
But no, because New York is fucking one of the, like New York City is one. They have fucking stupid gun laws. Fuck that.
Yeah, but you're only going there. You're only visiting, Rob. Right? It's like,
Yeah, but when
mate,
I visit
it's just,
places, my gun goes with me.
yeah, I know, but like, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just projecting European values on this, but if I want to pop out for a meal, the first thing I think about is not which firearm should I take. So I would sacrifice, even if it was a freedom for me to do that. I would sacrifice that if necessary in order to experience something that I couldn't experience anywhere else. That's all I'm saying. That's what I would do, but that's me.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I know. You're because you're an uncompromising, grumpy. Oh no, we've said that.
Yep, I'm a grumpy cunt.
Boom. New York says slingshots are illegal. Yeah, I know.
Yes,
But I
yes,
mean,
they
you know,
are.
like, but that's New South Wales says slingshots are illegal as well. You know,
New
it's
Jersey slingshots are illegal too.
it's like just be, you know, be subtle about it, and then no one
I
will
don't
worry.
enjoy
If you're
being
doing it,
alive, let alone fucking wanting to go like around and view the world. Yeah, that's not fucking.
and we were doing so well, Rob. We managed an hour and 42 minutes without you getting depressed. I've
Oh,
lost
I'm
my
not
grip, brother. I'm
depressed.
not keeping you
I just
happy.
don't care. I just don't care for life. It's just
Not
not that
depression,
fucking
it's
exciting.
resigned. It's the sense of futile despair.
I'm not one of those people. I don't look
See you
for
later,
the
Webb.
fucking. I don't even know what to call it. I don't. I'm not one of those people. I don't look for the silver lining in things. I don't fucking care. I know the world is a horrible, horrible place, full of horrible, horrible people. There are
Everyone,
some good people in this world, absolutely.
I don't think everyone did leave, no, but I do think you scared them away, Coin. Yeah. But we're happy to have you here, brother. I haven't seen you in ages, and it's nice to have you back in the land of the non-vacationing people.
In the land of the non-vacationing people.
And like I say, I'm shooting longbow in your honor. Now you're back. I hope you notice how far this is going past my ear. You know, I'm trying to be more like you, Coin. And I'm missing. So there we go. And I was from 9 meters, I think. So
9 meters.
well, I don't know. I
That's probably about
took
what
a
I'm
meter
shooting
step
at right
forward.
now.
Took a meter step forward so Coin could see how much I was trying to be like him. But where I'm shooting from is about 10. But see, Al's still here. You can always rely on Al to hang around.
Yep.
I'm having a lot more success hitting this leather can than I was that 40mm spinner. It's funny that, isn't it?
I wouldn't mind having a target that size.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Shooting into a windsock.
I am shooting
That is kind of
into
what
my
that looks
custom.
like.
It's my customized windsock, mate. The reason it looks like a windsock from where you are is because I've tied up the back slightly to keep it from being. You get more rebounds if it's just hanging straight down. The trouble is now there's about a kilo of steel in the bottom of it, and the branch I tied the back to is probably about to break because it was really a twig. So maybe I'll go and empty some of the steel out of it. That'll be a good idea. Thanks for that coin. I knew there was a reason you were here.
Oh yeah. See, Corey, you're useful in our lives, reminding us of stuff and whatnot.
Always. Like I say, appreciate you, man. I'm going to get rid of this as well because this is causing confusion to my can.
Confusion.
Yeah,
My
because I got the
record for a
spinners
can
hung
cut.
up. The can is
Al,
wrapping
Al is
itself
asking
around.
us what our records are for can cuts. Mine is if you go back to my very first live with ATO Mark, I did a can cut in 4 shots.
That's just showing off.
It's on a live. It's on video. I love it.
Yeah, I don't have any video evidence, but I think mine is about 12.
Take it easy, Christian. Thanks for being here, brother.
You shooting, Christian? I'll see you later, man. I'm miles away from you, but I see you. I'll be in touch, bro.
I'm actually, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I was using this slingshot when I cut it in 4 fucking shots. That shit was
And that was
dope,
with
though.
what? Was that 8 mil?
Yeah, I did it with 8 mil.
Yeah, I think my 12 shot was with 9.5. It might have been less than 12, but it was
Take it easy, Christian.
it was a particularly vulnerable can. It was one of those ones that I like. The first shot tore it really, really extensively, and then I just threw steel at it in the hope that it would rip the last bit off.
Yeah,
So it
me
would have
and
been like 90% of the destruction done with the first hit, and then a bunch of aimless rounds desperately trying to cut that last little bit.
I believe even Mark was like, he's like, what? Because when Mark and I were shooting, it was just, I just plunk, 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 and boom, it dropped.
I'm switching back to the. I'm switching back to my.
Willow.
Well, I don't know. I brought the. This is the other one I've got. Banded up Longbow. It's my
The Aries.
Aries, but I'm not very with this. Not very on with it. Oh, okay. We'll see.
I don't have one of those.
Coin needs to stop practicing for HSST. Need to dethrone Jordan. You do need to dethrone Jordan. I had hoped to make it to HSST, so but I'm not going to be there. So it'll be you carrying the flag, Coin, for the dethroning of Jordan thing. Because I had planned to dethrone Jordan in the Woods course, but I guess you'll just have to do it for me.
I love going and fucking.
No, I'm shooting low with this for some reason. Why would I be shooting?
I just took a couple rabbits up to the Edgerton Center, which is like right down the fucking road here. They have like a hawk and an eagle and stuff. So in the warmer months when I kill the rabbits, I take them up there.
Yeah.
And
well,
then
because you can't eat them fast enough.
What the? The hell was that?
He's a cockatoo. Let me just see if I can. Oh, there they are. Oh no, he's flying off there. I don't know. No, he just got scared off by a Mickey bird, which is like the size of a blackbird. It's a big sulfur crested cockatoo, big white parrot with a yellow crest that comes up. That's what they sound like.
Huh. When I was a little kid, I used to have a pet crow. It was a female pet crow, but I named it Buddy for some reason. And apparently in the
Buddy.
United States, it's illegal to own a crow. Never knew that.
Oh.
Because they're intelligent. You can people have trained crows to go steal money.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. No. Well, that makes sense.
But like, how are you going to tell somebody it's illegal to own a bird?
Um,
Like,
the
who the
same way
fuck
you
are
can
you
tell
that
people
you
it's
own
illegal
the
to own
animals?
anything. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, it stems from the indigenous wildlife regulations. It's part of it. It's come under the umbrella of the same laws they use to protect people from, stop people from going out and just randomly collecting native lizards and keeping them inhumanely in a box somewhere. So they try and go, no, you can't have that type of wildlife as a pet. Um,
I'd
I
like
don't
to
really.
see them
I
stop me.
never really wanted a bird as a pet anyway.
If I could get a fucking raven, I would have a raven all day long.
Nevermore.
That's right. That's actually the name of my Animal Crossing island. Is Nevermore.
That's almost like a TMI situation.
An Animal Crossing island?
Yeah, you shouldn't be admitting to even playing Animal Crossing
I
at your
fucking
age.
love that game. Dude, what's his name? Quentin Tarantino plays that game.
That doesn't make it good necessarily. That's like me saying I have mayonnaise on my pizza and everyone going, ugh, that's disgusting. I mean, going, Valentino Rossi eats mayonnaise on his pizza. Yeah, that just means that Valentino Rossi and me are weird.
I mean, if I'm gonna be weird, why not be weird with Quentin Tarantino? That's a badass dude.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, variably badass. Like sometimes he's a bit there. Is ATO going live tomorrow and who is his guest? I don't know. Oh,
Live, but I don't know who his guest is.
no.
Oh, my live
No.
just reset.
Did it?
Yeah, it just
I think
started
you're
counting down. It says we've only been live for 10 seconds.
oh, it says we've been live for an hour and 52 minutes here, so probably should let people. I mean, there are only two people in here with us, or maybe one. I don't know. Is it just Al now? Have we scared Coin off?
Okay. I
And I
think
mean,
I'd scare Coin off before you do.
yeah, you see, Coin Gamer here, big no to Animal Crossing. See, Coin and I are in agreement there. It's like proper games or don't bother.
Play what?
Proper games or don't bother. Coin said, Gamer here, big
Um,
no to Animal Crossing.
I like Animal Crossing. I still play fucking Pokemon.
As in Pokemon Go
No,
or the
like as
original
in like
Pokemon.
Pokemon Aris. I have Pokemon Violet is one of the newer ones.
And you're totally entitled to play whatever makes you happy, Rob.
Oh, absolutely. I
Just
play a
as
lot of
just as
survival
we are
games. Like my
just
favorite
as
game to play
we
is Green
are
Hell.
entitled to mock you.
Oh,
Oh man,
absolutely.
while we're here, if I stand like this and you stand to match the other side, we can be like a weird Harlequin
You'd
mutual.
have to
No, other
come to the
side.
other side.
No, you have to. No, you have to move to the other side. Move to the other
Oh, see, it
side.
doesn't
Do it
work.
now.
We must be
I don't.
opposite on screens
I
because when
think we
you're on
are.
that side,
That's the one. I reckon we could create some sort of weird Rob Adam hybrid.
see, like on my visual,
Very weird.
you're like over there.
Yeah, you're over the other side there, but when you're shooting, you're right next to me. We're like back to back.
Green Hell is probably one of my favorite games to play. Okay, so Coin has the same screen as me, so you would need to come. Like you'd
Come
have
this
to go
way.
that way. Yeah, yeah, that way. Ah,
I don't. Yeah, that's totally wrong. Why does it do that? Why does it reverse everything?
I don't know. Coin, have you ever played Green Hell?
Green Hell is a song. to me. When you say Green Hell, I just think of Green Hell, the song.
Oh, I didn't know that was a
Uh,
song.
anyway,
Greenhouse. It's a survival game. You're in like the Amazon rainforest, and like you start out with just fucking nothing, and you have to like go pick up rocks and shit and make little rock blades and build axes and stuff. And
excellent.
it's fucking
It's another sense of futile despair grinding game. Oh
yes.
God, I was so close to building my twig, and I failed. Oh, start again. Go back to checkpoint.
Oh, not even that. Like you'll there's fucking like
Fucking hell. I
pumas
just
and
had a,
fucking jaguars and shit that'll come out and attack you. And
I have not had that happen in a long time. I just had a complete flyer, not a fork hit, but it just went off in such a weird direction. It missed the entire catch bag by about a meter.
oh wow,
I have no idea how, unless
Uncharted
it
game.
got
I never played
tangled
Uncharted.
up in the pouch or something.
I didn't like those kind of games. I used to play Call of Duty, but the amount of fucking cheaters that are in that game is just it's just disgusting. And it takes all the fun out of the game.
Yeah, I think Coin and I have discussed before that we prefer that whole solo gaming experience where we don't have to rely on the honest gameplay of others. Video game wise, I would much rather just plow through a game on my own. I'm not
Yeah.
interested in playing along with people because you get two or three who want to play properly, and then you get one troll who just ruins it for everyone.
Yep.
And it's easy for them to ruin.
Skyrim, I
There
still
you
play
go. You
fucking
see.
Skyrim.
So okay, Mr. Fancy 4-speed wheel player. What race game are you playing? You playing like one of those PC ones or Xbox or PlayStation? What are you playing? Because I'm a Gran Turismo franchise locked individual.
Oh, I don't like racing games either. Not fun for me. But I don't like cars either.
That's Assetto course, right? Yeah. Um, GT7. All right. Well, send me a DM if you can fit it into your obviously deeply hectic schedule. Around the vacations, fit it in around the vacations, man. Send me a DM with your PS5 ID, PlayStation Network
Oh,
fake
you
name thing,
my
and we'll
fucking
do some GT7, man.
my PlayStation gamer tag is like it's got numbers in it in the middle, so
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say those.
yeah, it's
But
grumpy cunt
oh, that would be better. But mine's
1990
Mr. Bad
something.
Wolf.
Mr. Bad Wolf.
Yeah,
Mr.
because I am the
Bad
Bad
Wolf.
Wolf.
Okay, we'll do. Pretty green on GT7. That's all right, man. That's the nice thing about GT7 is that because they have that performance point system where you can take a car and just set it up and it goes, right, this has 563 performance points or whatever. You can match performance points. And then when you're racing with someone who's green, you go, okay, they're struggling. So I'm going to race 350 performance points against their 550. And you can find a performance point level where, regardless of how shit you are, the person you're racing against, who could be a lot better at driving and better at the game, is still roughly the same performance because they're in a Mini and you're in like a Lamborghini. So that's still quite fun. Plus, it's always entertaining racing my friends where I'm driving like a VW Samba bus or something and they're driving a Nissan GTR. That's always entertaining. I'm going to catch you.
You have me completely lost. I don't know shit about cars. I never got into stuff like I never was interested in stuff like that because I know how expensive cars are, and like I said, mom always told me that I'd be poor. So
Yeah, but like I mean, I can be interested in them without wanting to own one. Like I have a car, but I'm not that interested in my car. My car is just a car that does, you know, a thing. Gets me from A to B, takes
yeah,
baggage. It's good for picking people up from the airport. I mean, it's a nice car, but it's just a car. But I'm interested in all the fancy cars. I just don't want to own one. I'd rather just watch other people spend their money on them. I get tempted now and again. I'll see something that I think, oh, that'd be be really fun. I could have a lot of fun in that, and then I find out it's going to cost me about $120,000 to have fun, and I'm like, I can have a lot of fun with a lot less than $120,000.
Yeah. Well,
Ooh,
I mean, it's just I kind of feel like that with pretty much everything.
except slingshots.
Yeah, but I've
Yeah.
pretty much I think the last frame that I bought was that SDS, and I haven't really bought any more because I don't have any money. Like, what was it? I think a week ago my phone got shut off. Uh, my car is not registered, so I can't drive it. The insurance was dropped. Yeah.
So what's a Al? What do you count? So this is where you need to translate for me. What do you count as a suburban? Is that like an SUV?
Yeah.
Is that another name for it? Right. So SUV. So you're talking something like, well, actually, I can't even think of any
Well, isn't
American
a Suburban a
options.
make and model? Like it's a make of a car.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Is it a is it a I want to say Chevy. No, is that right? I don't fucking know.
Oh, the
A
Chevy
Chevy
Suburban.
Suburban. There we go.
Okay. Well, that's easy. I can
I
I
was
can
right.
Google I
I
can
wasn't
Google
sure
that
if I
shit.
was right, but I was.
Okay, let me do that. Hey Google. Wow, it disables my
Yeah.
Google Assistant while I'm live. That's
Yeah.
very disappointing. All right, well, let me just look it up then.
It kind of looks like a kind of like a almost like an Escalade, but not you know as Cadillac-y. I'm not a fan of Cadillacs unless it's a fucking hearse. That's the only kind of car I want is a fucking hearse. I would drive a hearse all day. But I only want to use hearse, one that's had dead bodies in the back.
Okay, I'm back. I looked it up. I can see it. Yeah, I know what it looks like. Turns out the other interesting fact about the Chevy Suburban is it's their longest produced model, apparently, of SUV. Like they've been producing it constantly since the 1935 model.
Huh.
So
You
that's quite
probably couldn't
impressive.
hear me because you had backed out to look it up, but I was stating like the only Cadillac that I would ever own, like if because I was saying said it's kind of like Cadillac. The only kind of Cadillac I'd own would be a hearse.
Yeah, but that'd be quite cool. I
Fucking
can see
right.
you. I can see you driving like a hearse, dressed up like
I would,
David
dude. I'd put
Vanian.
a bed in that bitch. I would turn it into a full fledged hearse ass camper.
Didn't David Vanian from The Damned have a hearse? I know that there was all that kind of he sleeps in a coffin thing for a while, and
I want to
I'm
say
sure he drives a
maybe,
hearse.
but I don't know factually.
So yeah, I've got a Hyundai Santa Fe, so it's not quite as big as a Chevy Suburban, but it's quite chunky. I mean, it's like what
I've got
2.25 tons dry weight, something
I
like
have
that.
a 2007 Pontiac G6, and I have the 4-cylinder version. I don't even have a fucking 6-cylinder.
79 GMC.
Named Old Blue.
Name of Old Blue. That's cool. You see, I've never named any of my cars. None of them have had enough personality to warrant a name. My slingshots all
I
have
had a
names,
car
but
that
my
was named
car doesn't.
Seamus.
Seamus.
It was a white Hyundai Accent. I named it Seamus.
Were you ashamed of it? Was that why?
No, I just wanted to name it
You
Seamus.
you got tired of going, you shame us. Every time you went to get in there, you're like, you shame us. And then it's like, just call me Seamus.
And then I had a Hyundai Accent that was a little silver fucking. I don't know why the fuck on the paperwork they call it a 3-door. I'm like, why the fuck would you call it a 3? It's a fucking hatchback.
Yes. What's even more stupid is when they go, it's a 3-door hatchback. It's like the only
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, it kind of does because it's to do with the shape. Like a hatchback is like a hot hatch. It's like it's a bubble car type shape. Whereas you could have a 3-door saloon or a 3-door sports car, like a Mazda MX-5 is a 3-door. Well, it's a 2-door. See, they call those 2-doors. So what the fuck is that about? Even though it still has a trunk, right?
Yeah. Or a boot.
A boot. Yes, put it in the boot. And you can put that in the rubbish, in the bin. I said that in a bar in New Orleans once, and she just looked at me like, huh? I'm like, can you bin this for me? She was like, huh? I'm like, can you bin this for me? She went, what? I went, can you put this in the trash? She went, oh, sure, babe. And that was it. It's like, oh, fuck. I'm going to real time translate everything I say from English to English. That's another one. I just had another shot. This is twice with this frame now. I've had a shot go wild to the point where it's not 4K, there'd be nowhere near my hand. It's just gone off into the blue oblivion. Like, I don't even know where that one went, but it didn't hit the catch bag.
Huh. English to English, he says.
I'm interested to know what would happen if you put that into Google Translate coin, whether there's an option for like English. You go British English to US English and have it translated. That would be useful, especially if you could put in the region of America you're in and it would do the accent as well so that you totally blend it in. You could pretend you don't speak English, but when it actually said it, it would be like with the accent. So if you were in Mississippi, it would have a Mississippi drawl. And if you were in, if you're in New York, it would be, all coffee bagel.
Or, for you Brits, bottled water.
Yeah, bottle of water, mate. Get us a bottle of water.
It cracks me up.
You want a bottle of water? Nothing, mate. Nothing. Ain't nothing like that. Bottle of water. What are you talking about, Yank?
Have you,
ain't
Adam,
no bottle of water here, mate. Have I ever seen
Have
what?
you ever seen
Probably.
After Death?
Yes.
I haven't finished it yet, but oh my god, like that guy is my fucking hero.
That's the Ricky Gervais one, is it?
Yeah, that guy's my fucking hero.
Yeah, that series was really good. He kind of winds me up a bit half the time. Like sometimes I think he's really funny, sometimes he's just really annoying. But in that series, he was brilliant. Like brilliant. I just loved the fact that it was darkly humorous, but also hugely heartfelt. Like you genuinely you want to be annoyed at him, but you can't because you just go, man, he's in so much
fucking
pain.
Right.
Yeah. Scottish brogue too. Yeah. So, well, it depends where in Scotland as well. Like proper broad Glaswegian brogue is difficult, man. It's difficult to understand.
What is it? There's the Scottish people can't say purple something. I can't remember the fucking phrase. Purple something. It's like 3 words, but like with their accent, it just.
If you get them to say purple people eater, it'd be quite entertaining.
Yeah, but that's not it quite. Dude, I seen it. It was so funny. It was so they brought it up on the fucking Joe Rogan podcast. Joe Rogan's another one that fucking cracks me the fuck up. I fucking love Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I don't have enough time to watch most of these people. I know who they are, but I just never really watched them. I mean, to say I don't have enough time to watch them is a lie. I have enough time to watch them, same as I have to watch all the other shit that I watch. But I prioritize other shit.
Right.
End up running out of time to watch the stuff that everyone recommends I watch. So there's a guy on YouTube who's renovating some French mansion that he bought that was super cheap, and he's doing it all himself. And teaching himself everything he needs to know to do it, and doing an amazing job. And and it's very, very watchable. And I've watched a few of his episodes, but I just haven't watched. Like, a friend recommended it. It's like, you should watch this, and I'm like, yeah, I should, but I just don't. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't happen. You know?
I
The
get like
bits I've
that with
watched,
some
I've
of the stuff.
enjoyed, but
Like
I've never done.
on Sunday mornings, like I get a little with ATO and stuff. Like I get a little lost in it because it just like I'll come in at a certain point and I'm like, huh? I don't know what they're talking about yet. And then I have to fucking catch up. And then once I catch up, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm the opposite, because I get on right at if I'm going to get in at all, I get on right at the start, and then I get sucked in because I'm there from the start, and then I don't feel like I can leave. So there's always about 3 or 4 overlapping conversations, and I'm trying to follow them. And by the time I've caught up with the answers from one, another one has come in, and I'm trying to. So I suddenly will look at the clock and go, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, or 2 o'clock in the morning, or something, and I'm still sitting there with my eyes hanging out. So.
Dude, I watched this video earlier. I was fucking cracking up because like people are so fucking dumb nowadays. Like it just fucking kills me. Like this lady pulled into this guy's fucking house. Like she pulls up to this guy's house because he has a Tesla charger and just starts charging her fucking Tesla at his house.
What?
Oh yeah, and she's like, "Well, my car was dying and I'm pregnant and da 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 da." Who the fuck cares? You're trespassing. Like, I wouldn't have said shit. I would have walked in my house and flipped the fucking breaker and turned that shit the fuck off. Then, like, now
But
get the fuck off my property before I fucking shoot you. You're trespassing.
That's like going, I forgot to charge my phone, and just walking into someone's house and plugging it in on the wall, you know?
Yeah, it's fucking insane. The
How is it
entitlement
different?
and the audacity of people is it. And of course, she was from fucking New York.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if someone knocked on my
That's what
on
the
my
guy
door and
said.
went, "Hey, dude, I see you've got a Tesla charger. I didn't realize it wasn't charged. My husband used it last night. Blah blah blah. I'm pregnant. Whatever excuses she wants to come out with, just as a human gesture, I would go,
But
yeah,
she
sure,
didn't ask.
you
She
know."
just pulled
And
up
I
and
would then
plugged in.
expect her. I would then expect her to do the decent thing. Go, I do understand that it's going to cost you X amount per kilowatt, right? I'm going to run it for 20 minutes just to top it up. It's drawing 175 watts. We can see that on the charger or whatever. 175 watts by whatever, right? And you just go, hey, here's some money, right? Here's $10. Here's a gesture. I'll drop, or even if you don't offer to pay, swing by later, drop off a bottle of whiskey or drop off something that a cake or a pie you've baked or something, and just go, hey, thanks for letting me charge my phone or my car. I mean, it's like a phone anyway. It's just a big electrical device you charge.
Dude, what blows my mind is fucking some of the shit with these fucking tyrant ass cops that fucking come into people's houses without warrants and shit. Like, at that point, that cop is no longer a cop. That is a trespasser. Shoot him in the fucking face.
Yeah, that won't work, unfortunately.
I don't give a fuck. You are now a trespasser. You came in my house without a warrant. That is unlawful.
This is going to be we're going to be demonetized, Rob.
For what?
Again, for your hate speech.
Hate speech? I grew up being taught that if you trespassed on someone's land and they shot at you, it was your fault.
Coin, true. Be a human and communicate with other humans. It's not hard to be a decent human being.
Yes,
sometimes
a very bad cop, and most of them are bad cops. I will say most because I can't classify all of them, but most of them are bad cops.
I'd like to say it's not hard, and agree with you, Coin, but excuse me, I suddenly got a frog in my throat. I got all emotional there. But there are too many people that I've met that aren't decent to think it's easy to be decent. Either it's easy and they're incredibly lazy, or it's not as easy as we like to think, and some people really struggle with it. I don't know. I don't make money, Coin. No, I was joking.
See,
I was trying to be. It was the dark irony of
of
pennilessness.
Drop being a grumpy cunt.
Oh no, I'm still a grumpy cunt. I'm just not as grumpy as you, Rob. But
I don't think
you
anybody's as
exhibit
grumpy as me.
godlike levels of grumpiness. So we can't possibly compete.
See, what I like to tell people is I'm a good person. I'm not a nice person. There's a big difference.
Oh, there's definitely a difference. Yeah.
I'm a very good
Whereas
person. I will
I like
do
to
good
say I'm a
things.
nice person and I'm not a very good person. That's why we get on, because we complement each other. You're
There we go.
grumpy, I'm not as grumpy. You're good, I'm not good. You're not nice, I'm nice. And then, between us, we make one rounded human being.
Well, one functioning no adult.
Correct. Oh, I don't know about adult, but.
It is very hard to be nice to idiots, Coin. Well, what I don't understand is like, why the fuck does nobody punch anyone in the fucking face anymore? Like punch people in the fucking face.
Because if you
Like
do it
when
wrong, it
somebody
hurts
gets
your
in your
hand.
fucking grill, headbutt that motherfucker.
Yeah, but it's because it hurts your hand when you do it wrong.
Well, don't
People like
fucking do
me.
it right.
Yeah, but people like me who don't punch people, it's not very good. It's not a good idea.
When
I'm
well,
also,
when I was in the
I
Marine
learned
Corps,
very early.
we're required to take MCMAP, which is the Marine Corps Martial Arts Program.
Yeah, but that's because you're in the Marine Corps. I wasn't
Right.
in the Marine Corps. I wasn't even in the Army. I wasn't even a soldier, let alone a Marine. Okay, see what I did there.
You did it the
So
smart way.
yes, because I value my life, because I can't punch people. That's why. So what? I'm the person who, when I know how to punch someone, but when I punch them, they just take it and go, all right, now it's my turn, and then I'm fucked. So I just don't. I use my overformed brain to talk my way out of those situations, or better still, I leave before it kicks off. That's my superpower.
But
It's
you said
working
you
out.
have
It's going
like
to
a
kick
sixth
off.
sense for that.
Yeah.
See,
I'm not sure whether
my biggest one
I'm
is
not
I
sure whether
always
it's
like
sixth sense
to
or experience.
I'm only 5'5", so like most men are bigger than me. Most men are at least taller than me. So the first thing I do is fucking punch you in the throat as hard as I fucking can. Because guess what? You can't hit me if you can't fucking breathe.
Yeah, true. There we go.
But see, now I
Yeah, I'm
fucked
going to change
myself because
frames.
I just told everybody my first move.
Yeah, so when you meet someone and they're like, "Hi, Rob. It's nice to meet you, man." You'd be like, "Yeah, you watched that video, didn't you? Watched that video I did with Adam." Gave away my secrets.
Well, the great thing about like with the fucking like
Coin.
a palm jab, you can't hit somebody in the nose like that because you can shove the cartilage up into the brain and kill them. But if you use the same strike and hit them in the fucking chin, ooh,
They may well bite their tongue off.
yeah, that's a them problem. Because then you're in a fight, so it's kind of
Go for the knees of the tall guy, Rob. Yeah, bite his ankles. Go on.
go for the. That's actually
I'll chew your
one of my
legs off.
kicks is yeah, front kick straight to the fucking kneecap and fucking break that shit in half. Or a good old step inside kick to the fucking chest works.
This all got really violent really quick, didn't it?
No, now we're just talking martial arts.
Ugh, you see, you're throwing my aim off. I'm thinking about people getting hurt. It's just my empathy meter is hitting the rev limiter.
Your empathy meter?
Yeah, now I'm shooting right. It's all your fault.
What's an empathy meter? I don't have one of those.
No, I know. I'm shooting low now. It's because I now have empathy for you not having an empathy meter. Yeah, that's right, Madrugs. Bit of ultra violence.
Ultra violence.
Coin knows what I'm
I don't
talking
know
about.
why, but I had another brain fart moment, and I read ultraviolet.
Yeah. Gonna put on some classical music. Gonna put on some classical music. Bit of ultraviolence.
Well, during the live, me and ATO did. We were talking about. I feel like knocking drunks out now. Hell yeah, that's always a good time.
Let's just
They
give us
won't
a
even
wink for
remember.
5 9. See, Coin and I always go off on these little weird cult movie reference trains of thought. Everyone else ignores it. Coin and I will keep it up for hours. They'll just be like repeated lines from a film coming back and forth. The problem is I'm not as good with the quotes on Clockwork Orange as I should be. It's been a long while since I watched it. In
That's a
fact, I
good
should watch
movie.
it. Yeah, I should watch it again. I haven't seen it in a long while.
I
So
actually there used to be a quote that said no good movie ever starts with a glass of milk, and then it's a picture of the guy from the Clockwork Orange drinking milk.
drinking a glass of milk, and that's Kubrick's favorite film that he did, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good movie. That one's
Which,
good.
but it did
American
surprise
History
me.
X is another good one. Um, Me and ATO were talking about the Anarchist Cookbook.
Yeah,
That's a good movie. Also a
yeah.
good book.
American History X is good. It's kind of one of those films that doesn't have a lot of exposure to a lot of the people I've spoken to. I'm like, have you seen it? And they're like, no. Another movie that I still keep coming back to, and I'm like, that's a really good movie, is Bound. Have you
I
seen
don't think I've seen
Bound?
that one.
Okay, so that was the first. I think it was the first. It was certainly the first reasonably big movie done by the then Wachowski brothers, the now Wachowski whatever they are, Wachowski sisters. Um, the uh, um, the people who did The Matrix. So
Oh, okay.
that directorial team and Sense8. So those guys, girls, whatever they are, they did a film called Bound, and it's got you'd have to look it up. I can't remember, but
Yeah, I'll have to
it's
look it up. I'll
great.
see if I can
It's
find
one of
it.
those. It's one of those movies, a bit like Reservoir Dogs, where you've got quite an enclosed
Okay.
set. Like there's only maybe 2 sets in the entire thing, maybe 3 sets in the entire thing. The main cast is like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 people, and there's a few ancillary characters, maybe 2 or 3 ancillary characters, but there's really only 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 or 5 main characters in it.
Yeah,
And I'm
like Coin said.
just trying to think. Yeah, you should definitely check it, Coin. It's very, very good.
Like,
Very
which
good
one did
indeed.
I just post on Facebook? SLC Punk.
Okay. Yeah,
That's a good
I
ass
saw the
movie.
link to that. And now I'm totally distracted. I'm not hitting anything again. It's all your fault.
Fucking what's another good one? Fucking Matthew Willard movie is
Okay.
fucking 13 Ghosts is a really good fucking movie. Hell
13
yeah, SLC.
Ghosts.
I have it on DVD. Fucking Coin. I have the DVD of SLC Punk.
Very, very different movie, but I'm going to throw With Nail and I in there for people who've never seen that. That's
What is it?
brilliant. With Nail and I. One word, With Nail. Like with
Hmm.
nails, but with nail and I. The letter I. With Nail and I. Check that out.
What's
It's
the other
very,
one?
very excellent.
Oh, another one of my Willard.
Willard?
The one with the rats.
No.
Oh, dude, Willard's a fucking badass movie. Like he's got a
Sure,
whole
no.
bunch of rats in this one. There's this one little scene. It won't give any real spoilers away, but he's got a bag full of rats, and this fucking dog just keeps fucking yipping. It's like one of those little fucking ankle biters. And he's
Yeah.
got all these rats in this fucking bag, and he's like, pretty much like kind of like trained him. I don't want to give too much away if you want to check it out, but he picks up this little yippy dog and puts it in the bag. He's like, "You want to see what's in the bag? You want to see what's in the bag?" And he puts the dog in the bag, and the rats eat the fucking dog.
Well, they would. That's nasty. Now you've made me feel sad for the little dog.
No, not that yippy motherfucker.
It was like rat meets rat. Hey, rat,
Yeah.
meet rats.
um,
You're a
what is
you're a
that?
fake
That's the
rat.
one.
Meet real rats.
I want to say that's the one where he has the little white mouse too. What the fuck is Socrates is he names the little mouse. But he lives with his mother and shit. Dude, you got to check out Willard. That's a good movie.
Okay. We shall discuss because my brain won't store the name of these movies.
Oh, yeah.
It'll discard them. Well, like now it's already discarded it. So I'll need some written reference. I'm expecting Coin to send me a list of recommended cinematographic excellence that I can stream or pirate
I'm
or
trying to
view or
think
whatever.
of what other ones I used to put. Dude, Mallrats is still one of my fucking favorite movies of all time. Mallrats?
Mallrats, yeah, I've seen that, and I've seen What Dreams May Come as well.
The Dreams May Come. I don't think I've seen that one.
I want to go and see Alien Romulus while it's out, but I don't really have the money to go to the movies at the moment. But yeah, I feel I
I'm
ought to
looking
go and
forward
see
to
it just
Beetlejuice
as
2.
part of the franchise. Beetlejuice 2.
Dogma's a good one, but I wouldn't call it the best. It's definitely not my favorite. It's a good
It's
one.
clever. It's clever in places.
I think what really turned me off for Dogma was the stupid part with the shit demon. Like that shit just really, it was fucking stupid.
The shit demon was so cool though.
Like I was just like, yeah. Chasing Amy was fucking hilarious. I liked that
The
one.
thing is, I think like I can believe a shit demon. I could believe that that's a thing, but a shit demon wouldn't just be a big animated pile of shit. A shit
Right.
demon would be a demon who could change shape and appear how he wanted, but somehow like could manipulate, produce, gate in,
Right.
teleport in huge amounts of shit, right? Like it's just wow, this dude's kind of
Yeah.
he'd usually appear in the form of some kind of like rundown old bum you meet in a alleyway, and he'd go, hey brother, you got any spare change? You go over, and go,
Yeah.
oh dude, that's a bit, and he'd be like, yeah, and you don't know why, it's because I'm a shit demon.
Right.
And they'd be finding bits of you in a garbage can for kilometers around, covered in bits of shit from the shit demon.
I used to have a movie. It was called Suicide Club. There's this weird fucking Japanese movie. Like, no, I only watched it like 2 times. I couldn't watch that fucking movie. It was fucking weird. Like, it was just a bunch of people just committing suicide through like the whole movie. Like, there's this one scene where this mom's just sitting there like cutting vegetables, and she just starts chopping through her fucking hand.
No,
Just
stop.
chopping her fingers off and
No,
shit.
stop. See that? Stop. Halt. If I could put a big vector circle around that with a red border and a line through it, be like, stop.
With I and Nail, 1990 just watched trailer. It looks good. I'll watch tomorrow. With I and Nail?
No, with Nail and I.
Oh, whatever. I was just reading what it said in the comments or the chat.
Yeah, the trailer's awesome. It's so good, man. Al, let me know what you think, man, because that's one of my all-time favorite films. And if you said let's watch a humorous, if you want to, and you'd like it, Rob, because it's that English humor, that British humor, okay, and it's kind of a human. It's like a human story, but darkly humorous, and yeah, it's very, very good.
See, now you're making me.
I'm always interested in knowing what other people think about it. So Al, if you enjoy it, man, then we probably have very similar tastes. And if you think it's just a bit weird, at least it'll give you a dark insight into my sense of humor.
You got me curious here. I've got a box of movies here. I can't remember what all I've got on top here. Ah, there's a good one.
I'm
That's
really liking the
definitely
screen.
one of my favorites.
Sorry, that distracted me. What does that say, man?
Donnie Darko.
Oh, Donnie Darko. Yeah, yeah. The old rabbit.
Yeah, Frank.
Frank. Look, my pouch, my new pouch has a little place for my slingshot as well. That's so good.
Oh, nice.
It actually, yeah, I'm quite impressed by this. This was a good buy, man. With Nail and Eyes on Amazon Prime. Awesome. Yep. Check it out, man. I don't think you'll regret it, Al. I'm hoping that I haven't advised you to watch something that you really don't enjoy. I suspect that you will enjoy it. I've met very few people who don't. But it's not one of those comedic, you know, it's not a what's the word I'm looking for? It's not at all slapstick. And what's that one? I can't see that either.
Tales from the Crypt, Bardello of Blood, and Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight.
Demon Knight. Could be worse. Could be
That's
shit.
one of my
Demon Knight.
favorites, Tales from the Crypt ones.
Right, I've got to retrieve some ammo.
Also,
mainly from the floor, by the looks of things.
I also have the complete animated series of Beetlejuice.
Oh, Beetlejuice. You're a bit of a Beetlejuice fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
I do like Beetlejuice, but I never really kind of got obsessive about it. Never kind of went, oh, it's the best. It just was like, yeah, that's entertaining. And I've watched it a few times, and that's as far as I'll go. Wow, I peppered the local area with steel here.
Have you ever seen The Cowboy Way?
The what? The Cowboy what?
The Cowboy Way with Kiefer Sutherland and Woody Harrelson?
Don't think so, no.
Oh, that's a good movie.
All right, let's get this steel out of here. I might have to start thinking about winding this one up, Rob, so that I can go get some food and people can get some sleep, because we're so mesmerizing. We're just going to keep. I mean, Al and Coin won't get any sleep if we stay on all night. They will stay with us
Yeah,
all
that's
night,
true.
talking to us and talking
Jose's
shit.
here
And
too.
then is Jose here? I have
Jose
my
just
back.
showed up.
I have my back to you. I have my back to you, Jose.
Yep. I found this one. This is an old school one from back in the day.
If Jose's just come in,
Big
Jose's
Money
come in,
Hustlers. It's a movie that Jay and Silent Bob, or not Jay and Silent, but Violent J and Shaggy Two Dope, the Insane Clown Posse, they made a movie.
Right. Is that meant to be a selling point? I don't know. I mean, should I trust?
I don't know. Also, one of my all-time favorites, Weird Science.
Weird Science. So I have a friend in the UK called Peter, and nobody calls him Peter. Everyone calls him Weird. And the reason they call him Weird is because his nickname at university was Weird Science. Oh. Because when he turned up at university, he had all these like little modded Amiga computers and stuff, and all of the people in his halls of residence just were like, "You're like that kid from Weird Science. What are you trying to do?"
This is going upstairs.
The Goonies.
That's going upstairs.
Network. I don't think I have seen Network.
Network.
Oh.
Network. I've seen The Social Network.
See if I can whiffle that wiffle ball.
The Riddick trilogy is pretty good too.
Oh, close. Oh, Riddick. Yeah, I've watched all them.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah. I find him I find him a little bit Neanderthal, but he's consistently Neanderthal in everything he's in, and he plays Dungeons and Dragons, so I kind of forgive him.
That was my next point. Was I was gonna be like, but at least he plays D&D.
That's it. You know, I can forgive him. He plays Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, I'm so close to that wiffle ball, but just not.
Oh, actually, I've got
Not
something
smacky,
that that might throw you for a loop. Some of you older gents here. These were my grandfather's when he was a boy.
That's so impossible for me to see. Let me see if I can increase the brightness on the screen.
Here, I'll step
There we go.
over where it's
Hang on.
brighter.
That's okay. Just I just want to turn it up a bit. Tinkertoy.
Yep.
That's cool, man.
These
You
were,
want to really look after that. There's a good chance that's worth some money.
well, they're not all. I don't think they're all in here. There's only some in here. Then again, that might be all of them. Who knows?
The Thing. Awesome. Vin Diesel also
Swamp
voices
Thing?
Groot. Yes, he does. And Iron Giant. He's a man of many talents. And he plays Dungeons and Dragons.
What
But
was
the
it?
thing, the thing with Kurt Russell, that's my generation. Yeah, definitely.
Thing. I think I've seen
John
that. I can't remember.
John Carpenter, man. No. Okay, so my earpiece has just gone recharge battery.
Yeah,
Literally like
my
that. That's the
phone
voice it
battery
made.
is,
Recharge
my
battery.
my phone battery is down to 28%.
Shall I check and see what mine is? Mine's 24, so you're beating me.
Yeah. It may be time to wrap it up.
It may be. Although, you know, like Jose's here now.
Sexy voice in the ear.
Sexy voice in the car. Turn left now. Go down now.
Unless it's an Atmos system, because then it's going to drive you into the water.
Yeah, there you go. Or one of those old GPSs mounted on the dashboard on a little clip
A
on the
TomTom.
windscreen or whatever. Yeah, like a TomTom or something. There was some tourists here about 10 years back, I think it was now. I remember seeing a news article where these guys had to be rescued from the mud flats out in Moreton Bay somewhere because their GPS had literally directed them to drive across the estuary or something to get where they wanted to be. And they just drove down onto the beach and just kept driving and then got bogged. And then the tide came in real quick because it's an estuarine mud flat. And before they knew it, they were 3-4 foot deep in water and they were having to call for emergency services. And it's like, really? Like, you should have got the hint when you were driving off the road onto a beach. You should have gone,
Yeah.
Are you sure this is the way we should be going? You know what I mean? I've never got to a river and gone, well, it says on the map that we should be able to cross here. If it's a torrent, right? You shouldn't be able to cross there, right? Like, it doesn't matter what the map says. Just
You would think. But
bit
then
of
again,
common
we have
sense,
people
people.
that
Come on.
we have people that think that they can identify as a cat nowadays. So
Trust the technology. Coin. Yeah, man. Yeah. Trust us. We will lead you where you wish to go. With a calm, soporific voice. Turn left.
I'm one
at the
of those
next
people.
junction.
I don't.
I'm gonna
I
finish.
refuse to call a man by a woman's name just because he identifies as a woman. No, not gonna
Well,
happen. Do it over there
I'm
then.
going. I'm going to. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. I'm going to finish with. Perform a U-turn when possible. Perform a U-turn when possible. And you're like, I'm on the fucking highway. I can't perform a U-turn, right? You should be able to you can differentiate between different roads. You're programmed to do that. Can you stop telling me to perform a U-turn on a 4-lane or 8-lane highway? You know, it's just I can't do that. Tell me to get off at the next exit and go around the roundabout and filter back on. But don't tell me to pull a U-turn, because I'm not going to do that. Some idiot will. Some idiot will go, I know there's a median there and a barrier, and I'm still going to try and get over it in my jacked up ute. Or, you know, it's like, why did you try and do that? Oh, because the lady in the car told me to pull a U-turn when necessary. You know? All right, I'm gonna. It's telling me to recharge my ear again.
Right.
So I'm gonna call it, man. Bless you, Rob. Thank
Yeah,
you,
thanks for
Coin,
having me,
for
brother.
stopping by. It's been good to catch up, man. I haven't seen you in what seems like
Yeah,
a year
Coin.
or two. And Al, thank you for your loyalty, brother. Your loyalty and
Yeah.
your
Oh, thanks for
understanding.
being here, man.
We are in this together. I shall stay on target. I can't guarantee I'll actually hit it, but I will stay pointed in the general direction. So I'll
Pointed
speak
in
to you all
the.
soon.
I love it. All right, brother.
Be safe,
Take care,
brothers.
Adam.
Go easy.